One second, I'm all out of sorts because I was just dying to phantoms in Minecraft while I was AFK. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. There's something different about me. I mean, I'm gonna say this light, this webcam, this microphone, this scarf makes me look fabulous. What do we think? You people in chat right now. Benner is here. TLB is here. Avi is here. Did you change your beard? I did, in fact, change my beard. New scarf? No, old scarf. I'm very fond of this scarf. Thank you very much for noticing, though. So let's discuss the elephant in the room. There is absolutely no reason that I've shaved my head, other than the fact that I wanted to try something new. I can't remember if I did my intro. This has left me all out of sorts. So we'll say it again. We're just gonna do it again, and I'm gonna go now. If chat has any weird questions about my bald head, put them in chat now, and then I'll just cover the basics. So we're just gonna do it. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. I've got a bald head. If you hadn't noticed, we're gonna cover the easy ones. This feels super weird. Not in a bad weird, it just feels different. There's nothing in between my headphones and my scalp. I literally got it cutthroat razored, so it's still a bit like odd to touch. And I really wonder if a barber has like a running bet with everybody in the place where you go in and if you get your head shaved, there's like a running, they open like a book for how long it takes you to touch your head. Because seriously, I stepped about 2 feet out the barber's front door and went, I've never had a bald head before. This is a new experience for me. Did it for absolutely no reason other than a new look. But I think I'm pretty happy with it. Like, you know, the beard is actually the neatest I think it's been since pre-COVID time. So I think COVID hit and I just stopped doing anything with it. I trimmed it every once in a while, and now it's got shape. The top of my head looks a little bit like an egg, but we're not going to talk about that. And the one thing I want to say to everybody in chat, because I knew she wasn't going to like it. But this is my mother. I put a new photo of myself on Facebook with my bald head. And the one thing my mother had to say about it was, and you did that because? That was it. And I'm just like, thanks for the support, family. My dad said my beard would look better if it was on top of my head, insinuating that, you know. So yeah, that's it. That's the beard talked about. And there's a lot of engagement. It makes me look younger. I think, like, I will say on the young thing, and I'm not going to talk about my haircut for that long. It's in the stream title. People are expecting a little bit of haircut talk. I think it makes me look my age. I think I look 34 now. Like, before, I probably looked older than 34. And now, it turns out, like, the beard and no hair cancels out the baby face. Because if I shave my beard off, I'd look like a large, overweight baby. But with the beard, it sort of breaks the average. So now, like, yeah, if the beard wasn't there, I'd look like a toddler. A very tall, big bushy eyebrowed toddler. Do not shave the beard. I'm not going to shave the beard. But just look like a large cynical baby. If you went no beard, you would really look like a supervillain. Yeah, this is my supervillain aesthetic is what we're calling it. Full on egg. Yes, listen to Tapper, do not shave it. Yeah, I'm not going to shave it. I'm quite enjoying the length. I go through phases of the length really annoying me, because little known fact, if your beard gets too long, it's easier to blow dry it in the morning, and I'm not about making myself look good before I leave the office in the morning. So I'm going to see how long I can go with but lengthwise before it starts to irritate me. This is probably the second most longest I've ever had it. And yeah, I just can't stop looking myself in this webcam. I'm not narcissistic. The guy, again, we'll move on from the haircut shortly. But the barber that did the hair, I sat down and was like, I just lose the haircut entirely. He goes, yeah, no, honestly, shave the entire thing. And I think he spent the entire haircut being like, oh, I'm going to just burst into tears and absolutely despise it. And I think this is going to be a free Chimken says something nice about himself for the early birds, the people in chat right now. I think it looks pretty good. He said before I left, yeah, sometimes a bald head on some people just doesn't look right. But I think I'll pull it off. I'll take it. And I've only had compliments really, other than my mother, but is your mother actually meant to compliment you on anything your entire life? I don't know. I think she's been happy for me sometimes. Less so when I grew a big bushy beard, and definitely less so now that I've shaved my head. Still. Yeah, baby face. Look at it. Just cynical, large baby face. Oh god, there's so many people in chat already. We're gonna hop into the Discord call as usual with we're in the Minecraft right now. Tell you what, I'll do a quick walkthrough of what we've been doing the last I have a new hyperfixation on the Minecraft server. My new hyperfixation is building a 3 sand thick wall around the sea temple because we need to expand this entire area by 3. So I have spent the last 2 weeks, because we had last week off of Minecraft, last 2 weeks just putting sand down. And this is literally the process. You come to here, you stand there. We'll do 1 stack and then we'll move on. It's happening. It's happening. God, we did a full 10 minutes on the haircut. That's pretty impressive by my standards. 10 minutes on haircuts. Come on. I can see it. It's coming. There we go. Yeah, and we just do that. And we've got we're basically halfway. So maybe the 2 weeks that I have been doing this, I haven't really been playing Minecraft a hell of a lot. I did a little bit of digging. I'm still digging out a hole under TLV's base, but I want to finish off this wall because I want to accomplish something. So if this stream ends up being sand placement stream, I apologize, but we are going to hop into chat. We have no events planned this week, so we're probably just going to be shooting the shit with people. Shooting the shit is a positive, don't worry. It's like just chatting and doing group projects and just sort of having a nice time with everybody. We're going to do it. We're going to keep going. I kind of want to finish off this square because I can see that Dolly's not in there yet. Let's do it. Am I out of sand? I might be out of sand. How was everybody's day, though? Obviously, we've talked about mine. If you watched me stream yesterday, I had hair yesterday. Also, I'm not sure if this is an international thing, but I do like a men's barbers where you go and they offer you a beer when you sit down. I can't drink it, but I like it to be offered. The one letdown of the entire place is that they have Nestle water, and I hear allegedly that the Nestle corporation, when it comes to manufacture of water and shit like that, is not a very nice corporation. I read that on the internet somewhere. Okay, we've done it. Okay, on that note, we're gonna hop onto the call because this music. Yeah.
On sound, let me turn down the creature noises.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Chimken.
What's Benna? I'm Lord. How's it going?
Yeah, just came into the game to do group stuff. I nearly forgot the time playing Midnight Suns, though.
I mean, that's good, right? You're enjoying the game.
Yep.
And you bought it. That's personal growth.
I bought it, yeah. Wait, the music is too loud now.
Time Lord was, for the benefit of chat, Time Lord was umming and ahhing about whether they should spend money on a game that was on sale. I'm so proud of you for buying it, though. In a really irrational sort of, it's really not.
Yeah, the reason I bought it is, I found I had some refund balance on my Steam account. And my brain files that under already paid, so the difference wasn't that much anymore.
You can justify it because it's already spent. It's like a credit card. A credit card is not real money. You can just spend on a credit card because it's somebody else's problem. Do not learn by that attitude. If there are any new people in chat, do not listen to that as advice. It's very easy to spend money on a credit card. Speaking as an adult who has a credit card, but I don't recommend it because I say this: we put all of the frog setup in our lounge with the plants and all the tanks and everything. All of that went on the credit card. Dolly is paying it off slowly, but it's
I could pay it off.
I'm
Dolly.
not saying you
Hi.
can't pay it off. So ready for frog?
I need
Abby's
to
so
turn you
ready
down.
for
You're way
frog.
too loud.
Yeah, you were really loud for me as well.
Abby, I'm ready for frog as well. I'll go all cards on the table. I was not ready. I was on the fence, but now as the days draw nearer to them being in the house, I am very ready for frog.
TLB, thank you for the hydrate.
Ready
It's
for
11
frogs.
11 days. 11 days until we get the frogs.
DLB, thank you for the hydrate. I said to, we had a guy come round to the house today to look at a piece of roof that needs fixing. And he's quoting for the job, and I told him to, like, try to do it at cost because I have 3 frogs and 2 cats to feed. And I feel like that's my peak pet dad humor. Okay, so I'm putting sand up around the sea temple still, and I will probably be for most of the evening. So it's very
Ooh,
exciting.
Benna. New skin.
Mm-hmm. You like?
That's very pretty. I like it.
And then this is my banner. My fairy banner.
I like it.
I want to see this.
I have a black one too.
Let's see. Oh, the white. I like the white one is my preference, definitely.
Mm-hmm. I thought about doing it ombre, but because we don't have the extended banners like we do on ISV,
Yes.
I can't add the ombre. But
Yeah.
I like the white one the way it is.
What's an extended banner? We do extended banners?
If we find the plugin for it, I think it's just like an extra banner slot or 2, right?
I think it's 2 or 3.
I imagine Juju would be able to tell you, even if, or Jade, right?
Yeah, no, the only issue, I'll have to find an alternative, because the issue with the plugins that we've had before,
Yes.
ISV is a paper server and runs Bucket and Spigot plugins. Fabric cannot run those, so if I can find a Fabric equivalent, great.
Avi, I have questions. You should have seen our roofer when he saw our rabbit. What, have you got a big rabbit? Is it a large rabbit? I can't remember if we've talked about your rabbit. I know we've talked at length about your PC problems. Please let it be. I covet, and it's another one of these strange pets that I would love to have. You know, the absolutely massive ones that are like the size of small dogs. I would love a rabbit that size.
Made that post, and
Mhm.
these 3 were the ones that had the most votes. They all had 3 votes each.
Did they?
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Last I checked, like one of them had 3 and the others had 2, and like the others virtually had none.
Are we doing the
yeah,
palette decision? Shall I
none
come
of
back?
them, none of the others. I think one of them had a vote, but I was like, eh. So I figure if I just choose the ones with the most votes and then put it on the Discord, we can have an easy decision.
Okay, let's put this sand down, and then I'll go back and see what the palette situation is.
Mm-hmm.
I
Fall
have been
short on Honey Panna, yeah.
I have been literally placing sand around this sea temple for the last 2 weeks since I last streamed Minecraft. It's all I've done in Minecraft the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
It'll be very easy to expand the borders though, because I'm doing 3 layers deep around the entire thing, and then we can just delete 2 of those walls with the torches, and then you can build your glass wall on the inside of the shape. So I suppose I need 4
Right.
walls.
These
Either way.
palettes look so different in my texture pack.
Have you voted on the vote in the Discord?
Yeah.
Anna? Yeah, okay,
I
cool.
did.
Let's take the short way
Yeah.
home.
There's plastic on my leg.
Time Lord, I
Okay.
figured if we, because I know we don't particularly we're not doing any big plans today. I figure you and me can go and start Raider Bastion for the Blackstone.
Hello.
I already kind of started.
That's my
Oh,
head. Why are
okay,
you wearing
nice.
my head? That's
I'm pushing
creepy.
the one right next to a hub because it's so convenient.
Yeah, I mean, we can continue with that.
Has
Mhm.
everybody seen it? This is Ben's. That's not actually my head. Ben's skin is like this. It's just me in a fairy dress.
Whee!
I
I was confused for a moment.
Dolly says she likes the white one.
This
Yeah,
one.
the white one is definitely my present. No, the banners.
Oh.
Banners.
I'm gonna defer and say the black one. Not that it.
I have no preference.
So we've achieved absolutely nothing. Is this
The
it?
answer is obviously use both.
Is this the fairy house?
yeah. No, that's Abby's house.
Wait,
Do
where
you
are
want to
we?
see mine?
Benna's
There was-
house is behind Mika's.
There was a
I had
there was a forest last time I was on Minecraft. I couldn't see
I have
Bennett.
2 buildings.
I couldn't see Abby's
Oh,
house. That's
okay.
why I'm confused. Two buildings.
Now that you mention it.
Abby's been. I stole the trees. Abby is in my chat. She stole the trees. Fair enough. But
I
Abby,
mean, there's absolutely nothing here that ruins the view, right? Nothing at all.
this giant like spider creature thing
Yeah,
that's
I
slowly.
mean, if you look there, you can't see it. It's fine.
Yeah, I was looking here until you made me turn. I hadn't looked over here. What is your plans for this?
It's a bigger cliffside. It's supposed to be.
I
with
like the TARDIS, I will say. The TARDIS makes the build. Weird shit's going on, but there's a TARDIS here, so it's sort of self-explanatory.
Yeah, that was just the marker to say that I built here. I'm
Yeah,
very,
right.
very slowly chipping away at this construct.
I mean, we've got time. I'm looking
Well,
for
stuff
houses
like this
now.
is so just
I can still
overwhelming
see-
to do all in one go.
I can still see Wizard's Tower through the mountain, so I'm sure it's fine. Is Wizard
You
done with
have
this?
got 2 houses.
Which house is that? The one towards the river?
The one in the back is mine.
Okay.
This
who's the
one's
big
more
one?
of like a guest house because it's got 3 floors. And
Ooh,
then
nice,
my
okay.
hobbit hole is my storage and my mine.
Anna, you've been busy.
I have
Yep.
been, and this only took me 2 days.
This
I mean,
looks
I need
lovely.
to get back into that. Oh, that's so pretty, Bennett. Avi is complimenting you in my chat.
Looks pretty
Oh,
modern.
thank you. Well, it's
feel-
more like a cottage core-esque. Like, I know this one's more modern for sure, but once I add the greenery, it'll look better.
I mean, even if this is a medieval village thing, they're on the outskirts. They could be contemporary. It's fine. I like the
Don't mind my signs.
part of the lot, and this isn't a negative, but part of the big glass windows on the bottom floor makes me think that this is a furniture store, and I don't know why. And it's my brain goes, "Oh, there's sofas for sale in here. Oh, it's a yeah."
I like barely started the interior on this one.
I mean,
But my favorite part is in this cottage over here.
cottage core, my beloved. Abby is in
Yeah.
love with the build in my chat.
I really like the leaves that you've done, like draping over the front. That looks awesome.
Mm-hmm. My favorite thing I've built is this. Because in my texture pack, that painting is just a chicken.
The most
Fair
important
enough.
The most important thing about Ben's 3-story house is there is a window I can jump out of on the top floor. Wee, tap
Well,
us
there's
in.
like 3 or 4 of them. There's like 3 or 4 windows that are open.
I like a
And
build
then I
that
gotta
isn't
finish.
just.
I gotta finish putting the leaves on this arch, and then it's done.
I like a build that isn't just solid glass blocks in windows or panes even. It makes it look more 3D. Just knock. That's a
Well,
nice
these
touch.
are dyed planes because in my texture pack they look like white window panes, like the 4-box ones,
Yeah.
like the really pretty ones. But it's
Hey.
light gray stain.
Whoa!
Hello.
Another
There'll be some
in the chat.
loud person.
Ah,
How to be. The chaos has arrived.
uh,
Are you okay?
tired.
Yeah, there's just a lot of calcite around, so
I mean, yeah,
have to like replace it.
This is, what does this look like from the sky? Because that is a lot of calcite. Oh yeah, that's a
No.
lot of calcite. That is a
But hey, it's easy mining.
no, but that is a ridiculous amount of calcite.
I
Yep.
told
It's the
you.
biome, isn't it?
I mean, I didn't.
Mhm.
You said in the Discord, and I was like, nah, it's just going to be a little patch of calcite. But that is the
No.
entire. That is the floor of the entire biome, basically.
Which is why I'm like, when I started my cottage and my arch here, I did the moss first, and that took like 2 hours.
I'll just
Of
bring the patches
digging
down.
digging and placing dirt to bone meal later.
There's not really a quick way of
um,
getting rid of it, isn't it? It is
The
straight
only
up.
well, the only problem is regular dirt looks so grayed out here that I have to use moss.
Sure.
See,
I
like
mean-
all these ferns and stuff are dead.
Yeah, it adds to the aesthetic though. It makes it look very the green. I like the green of the moss. It's a particular. It's very cottagecore.
Mhm.
Avi knows your pain in my chat. Avi had to clear out a load of calcite in their biome as well.
And then what I was gonna do afterwards is just strow flowers everywhere.
I'll build by croissant cat. I was going to be like, why does this sign say build a croissant cat, but a croissant cat, but it's not it's not a pastry
Yeah,
cat. It's,
can't
I already
remember.
mentioned
I
to
have go
Banner,
back to
like-
the video for that one.
I already mentioned to Banner by the time 1.20 comes out, this will just explode in
Oh.
pink.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
See, I normally hate pink. I hate pink with a passion.
thank you for the
But in
hydrate,
Minecraft,
TLB.
for some reason, I really
Thanks,
like
Toby.
it.
Looks nice.
It's good.
The whole floor will be covered by cherry petal carpets.
Are there cherry petal carpets? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Abby says she's ready for pink. I am as well.
Time Lord
Like
is.
having that 9
I
pastel
totally.
pink.
You know what we could do if we do update this to 120 at any point in the future? Me and Abby should totally make just a forest of cherry blossoms and the cute little pink houses.
That would be very
The little
cool.
tiny cottage core village. That is just cute.
Yeah.
It's really creepy to go into the community storage and find Tapper stood on the back of the sofas, just facing the wall.
Very pretty.
Tapper's doing his best lamp impression in the community center at the moment.
I am gonna make a bridge eventually from where my arch is to the island that's directly across, so then I can get to spawn easier.
He's doing very good.
And
He
I
is doing
do
very
have
good.
an idea for it.
Nice.
Definitely gonna be an overgrown stone bridge.
Does anybody, while I'm rummaging, does anybody have any sand? I've basically taken every single you know all that sand we had for the sea temple?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've basically taken it all, and I still need more. Do you know where?
Very nice to fit into glass.
Oh, is that where it went? Because
Yeah.
yeah, okay, that's fine. I was looking through it and being like, I swear there was more than this.
I
Do you
mean,
have
all the
any
sand
I did
brought...
take some too for the arena. And
Yeah,
then I
yeah,
went
yeah,
also to get more
Yeah,
because
I'll have to find
Was
some more. It's
never
fine.
enough.
It's not a criticism. I keep taking it and
So is this empty now outside?
is there so many explosives in that
I don't think
house?
I ever took from outside. Everything is
that-
empty outside now.
Yeah, this was all the stuff that was associated with the.
Oh yeah, no, I took the
Monument.
yeah, I've taken all that. It's fine. I found that. It's that's gone. Where I managed to. Whoa! Apparently,
Nice head.
apparently, me and you, I'm talking in perfect sync. Whoa! I managed to perfectly align the audio where I'm listening to Dolly's, but you're talking in perfect sync. That's weird.
Does anyone have any idea where all the storage went? Like
Oh,
the
it's
stuff?
it's downstairs. It's downstairs, but I don't
downstairs,
know where
isn't
the
it?
items are.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I sort of
Yeah,
rummaged.
Like, what
there is
were
a
you
chest,
looking for?
But
Ooh.
most of the items are
Ooh.
actually like in
Hello.
chest side, like on the side, like
I
they
think-
still. Like for the die, for example, most of the die are in the 2 chests that are left.
I think Jade has
very well
taken
been.
out all of the chests that had nothing in by the looks of it. Because you sort of, oh, Tapper's got sand. Tapper's saving me. Tapper's got sand. Are there any more shulker boxes anywhere?
I went through so many chests
There
downstairs.
should-
There's
yeah, I
nothing I
went to
could
look
find.
for an empty shulker earlier to transport stuff around at my base, and all I had was one singular shell left.
I might have to empty. I have a spare, but I have 27 stacks of something in my spare. What's the? Oh, junk.
Yeah, she's
It's junk.
she's I want to say
I've
conditioned, and that's
replaced
not the right
a
word.
good amount.
We're gonna.
Like all the chests that are left have stuff in.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
junk.
She's taken
much
all
junk?
the chests down that don't have stuff in.
Tapper, I'm coming to you for your sand. You're in. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
no,
Tapper's
it's
in
looking
chat.
it is looking good.
It is. They don't, and I know that they don't. If anybody's questioning it, why it's taking so long,
What are
Jade
you
doesn't
wearing,
always have so
Martin?
much time to play, so I think it is going to be a slow burner. But they're getting there.
It's look it's what she's doing is looking awesome. so-
Yeah.
I think she's done with the outside coverage of the box. We could
Mm.
start terraforming the little bay here.
Tapper, just as a reminder, I have about
Yeah.
30,000 deep slate in my base that you needed to build a whale, and it's now just in one spot in my base. So if you need it, please take it, because it's taking up all this space. And it is literally...
Watson, what is that?
What is that?
A skeleton horse head.
A skeleton.
Oh,
You
I
killed a
see it
skeleton
now.
horse?
Okay.
That's,
Oh yeah, ages ago.
You said that very nonchalantly, like... Yeah, I need the plugin before I can build it. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this is on me.
Okay,
Horses are cool. Why'd you kill one?
looked at it
I
funny.
killed
'Cause it
4.
was already dead.
Did you eat the bone? Did you, like, suck the... take the meat off the bone yourself, or...
No, it was already a skeleton.
Watson's a cannibal.
So
not
it
a
was already
cannibal.
dead.
Oh,
Doesn't
talking
count
about
as killing
carrot.
it if it's already dead.
Dolly, I love you so much. The app is so fun.
You're welcome.
Watson's a piranha carrot.
I've been messing with it like since I
Is
saw
this
since I saw
silly
it.
weather app that you were showing me earlier?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
so
You,
weird.
like, you have a little challenge. You need to find on the weather app map like a monument or thing like this.
Yeah, and there's achievements you can get and stuff. It's,
So,
it's
so do you want to
yeah.
explain it for
Depending
the?
on your setting, the carrot is so fucking sassy. It's hilarious.
Do you wanna?
You can choose the political opinion of the carrot, and I think that's the best.
Do you want to explain for the group what this is, so I can like? Is there a link? Can I get?
No.
What's the app called?
Carrot.
I just take carrot weather.
Carrot
I think
weather.
it's just called Carrot.
Yeah.
Carrot weather apple alerts and radar. Is it a little?
It's a weather app with an AI that is a carrot who is you can set their level to be whether
They're
just a nice generic AI or whether it's like a
They're
sassy.
Friendly, just a bit angsty, homicidal, or straight up like.
Their advertising is called. It says it's crazy, powerful, and hilarious. And this is a weather app we're talking about, which just
Actually, the weather app in itself is actually pretty good.
doesn't- yeah, for the
It gives a lot of
classes.
detail. It's a good app, but it's pretty accurate too.
For the class's benefit, I've put the Apple Store link in the chat if anybody wants to see. But Dolly was showing me this. It's got like a personality. It's an AI with a personality slider, and it's
It's
just
Android
so
too.
it's so weird as a
And
weather.
you know,
app.
like how
It's so
apps
funny.
normally have ads in there, like hot singles in your area. This one has.
What apps are you
um,
going on that's advertising hot singles in your area, by the way?
You
Because
know
there's
when
only
you just get the bollocks adverts
ask
that pop
questions.
up.
only a
Also,
certain
yes, don't
type
ask
of
questions.
only a certain
Um,
type of website has that sort of ad on it, though. You don't go
this
onto
one is-
Amazon and they're not
It's
advertising.
like find hot assassins. Want someone dead? Find hot assassins in your area.
Are you just changing your head today? Every time I see you, you've got a different head on.
I'm gonna deafen because Maldo has redeemed cat treats. So
Okay.
BRB.
Here,
It's,
I'm gonna go
um,
grab more.
I need more. I need sand. I'm here, Tapper. Where's your sand? Not true. Some random apps just have weird ads. Yeah, this weather app advertises assassinations instead of hot single ladies.
I mean, can you blame it?
I mean, who doesn't who doesn't need an assassination every once in a while?
You never need to speak to me ever again. You can just talk to the app. It's better than me. It's a carrot, but it's better.
I mean,
And depending on your mood, it can be just sassy, straight up homicidal, or extremely friendly. Actually, very nice.
I want it to speak to me though. I want to have it on in my car on the way to work in the morning, and I want it to tell me the weather. But I want it to be like, "Oh my god, you fucking twat! Drive straight. The weather's gonna be this." I don't know why I hesitated to
So
swear
there's
then.
a GPS app called Waze
Yes,
that my family uses that does have voice stuff that can do stuff like that.
You can personalize it, and it's hilarious because I remember this video of someone who had their wife make the voice, and basically the wife was just yelling at them, saying, "Why the fuck did you not turn right? Why did you do that? I said right."
There's a really famous not famous. I don't think any of his skits are particularly famous, but there's a comedian in Britain called Lee Evans, and there is a really one of his more famous skits is sexy voiced sat-navs, and it's just him, this bloke up on stage, and this he wears suits and ties when he's on stage, and he just does this he does this whole skit on how his sat-nav has got a really subtly sexy voice, and it's like, make a U-turn. And how how he immediately has to do this because this sat-nav's got a sexy voice, so he thinks something along the lines of his wife should also be doing it when asking him to do when asking him to do household chores. So it's like the kitchen needs cleaning, and it just goes down that. That's it.
Ways at one point I had Golem as my GPS.
Gollum.
I'm back.
Yep.
Welcome back.
I mean,
Thanks.
It was very hard to understand.
such a sweaty man. Empty the dishwasher. How does I would like to raise. I did this the other day for Avi because Avi's in need of some sound alerts. I'm going to focus group this. Should I have a channel point reward on my stream that says if somebody asks me to say something, so they can go back and record the audio later? Is that a good channel point reward, or am I just going to open myself for?
Yes.
Yes, it's a good channel point reward, but yes, you are also going to be opening yourself to.
Avi would pay for it.
Think
Okay.
yes to both.
Are we talking actually, Avi? Are we talking actual money, or are we saying channel point rewards? Because if it's a cash reward, then I will definitely think about it.
I mean, you can do it as bits too.
Channel points, Avi is broke. See, I got excited then for a second, but fine. Channel points is a good idea. I'll add it next time. I'll get 5 seconds. Because there was one.
You do know I'll be redeeming that a bunch, right?
It's fine, but if you have to actually use the audio that I record. Like you can't just
I know.
You need to like.
I'm gonna make it a ringtone. I'll make it a text tone.
I just slowly get more and more irritated. Benna, answer the fucking phone, Benna.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. That, or I could put that as my alarm in the morning.
I mean, see, yeah, this is just Jade was constantly telling us how fabulous our English accents were. I'm just going to start. It's not monetizing it because it's not actual money, but channel points would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And tell you what, I will even produce them for you, depending on how popular it gets. Because if 1 billion people start using it, I'm not going to produce them.
I might come back and get some fire potions. I feel uncomfortable being in the Nether without fire resist.
Are you,
I
are
have
you
a bunch if you
already
want.
working on the bastion?
I was, yeah.
Tell you what, Avi, me and Dolly will record that as a custom sound for you, free of charge. Avi would like a wake-up alarm that is you telling her to wake up really gently and just slowly devolves into me screaming in the background. We will release these,
the echo.
like the good ones. We won't address anybody by name. So if there are any particularly good ones, we can hand them out to people. See, sideline business. That's what we found. It's a perfect sideline business. Dolly's the nice gentle one on the side, and I'm just sort of slowly building in volume in the background.
Mm-hmm. That'd be like a perfect alarm, though. I mean, I don't get up as it is with a normal alarm, so I just hit snooze.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
So
I have
with
a problem.
yeah, with the Twitch streaming thing, I find we're staying up much later than we used to, and because I'm an old man and I can't deal with stupidly late nights sometimes, but we're just having them, and I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. I have started snoozing my alarm, and it's not good because I snooze it once, I snooze it twice, and then I turn it off, and then I wake up with like 10 minutes to get to work in the morning.
Oh no.
Avi can't play
Like
Avi can't play Minecraft at the moment, and watching us play is making it feel worse.
Well, we gotta stop
I
Sorry,
almost fell
Abby.
in the hole, Chimken. It's all your fault. You distracted me.
Which hole are you falling into?
The big one. That I'm
The big
looking
one, yeah.
into?
It's a 2x2 hole. It's not that big. You can't easily fall into it.
Not that one. Not that one. The
The
other
slime
one.
chunk.
Okay, I know that one's fair. That is that's fair.
That's why I said it was your fault.
Leek is on my way home and won't be long and is okay now that he's got Monster. Apparently. Leek, there are
mean-
See, I
better
don't go to
energy
work
drinks.
for another 2 days.
Other energy drinks are available.
Other nicer energy drinks are available.
I don't drink energy drinks. I'd have to ask my partner.
I can't.
I mean, he drinks
I
so
can
many
drink
different
them, but I
ones.
shouldn't.
We're going to mute for a second because I can do that with a button now while I catch up with chat. Watching you guys plays makes me not be able to even worse. Abby, we do miss you though, so just be happy in the fact that we miss you in a really, like, you're making us sad that you're not here, so I feel like that's like both positive and a negative. I'm not really sure. But think of all the time you've got for activities. When my PC broke, my previous PC to the one that I've got now broke in the September, and I could not replace it until the February, until I got my Christmas bonus. I went so long not being able to use Discord or talk to anybody online. It was a long time. I finished Fallout 4 like 6 times in that period. And Dolly got that's why Dolly's so into Fallout 4. TC, welcome to the chat. How was your stream? I popped in briefly and didn't hang around for very long, to be honest. I look at Team Fortress 2 and I didn't play that game when it was new, and now that I look at it, the graphics don't. The gameplay looks interesting. The graphics don't win me over. I just drink triple shot Starbucks energy drinks before work. What's a Starbucks energy drink? Is that just a strong coffee? I've just been working on code, Lamau. It's all I can. Code? What do you mean code?
Any type of medical school, you have to take a psychology class.
Huh,
It's
okay.
mainly so when you're in the medical business, like if you're at a clinic or a hospital, in case you have to give out bad news or anything, you know how to approach the situation correctly depending on the person.
Is this for your nursing thing?
I mean, that makes
Mhm.
sense. That does make sense.
It means
Like you don't want to approach someone and just say you have cancer, you know?
that's going to be.
Well, yeah.
But let's be honest. There's going to be people out there like me that don't know how to speak to people sometimes. That's just going to be like walking through and be like, "Well, what have you
it shows
got?"
you how to read situations. So
Yeah.
as long as you can read the person the right way or close to the right way, you know how to formulate your words the correct way.
Yeah,
Leek says, I don't like to admit it, but I am addicted to them.
energy drinks.
Yeah.
Oh,
My partner really likes the ghost energy drinks that taste like candy.
I've never heard of them.
He likes the
Ghost?
Sour Patch Kids ones. Mhm.
No, I
They
don't
also
think we
do a
have them.
pre-workout powder.
Don't
Yeah, I
think we
don't
have
think
them.
we have them.
There was a
I'll
lot.
send a
Of
pic of what they look like.
Yeah. Where did we
They're
get
there's like a Swedish fish flavored one.
Yeah, no,
There's
we
a
definitely don't.
Skittles flavored one.
Yeah, no, we definitely
We
don't get
definitely
those.
don't have Swedish fish flavored. I feel like I would really enjoy these. Skittles flavored energy drinks is probably a really bad thing. Do not introduce me to these. I'll just get fatter than I already am. Where did we get all of that sand from that time? Because I'm in the Nether and I'm just walking back
The
and forth.
desert.
The desert.
Which direction is that from the hub?
If you look on it, the book should tell you, but if you look on Dynamap, there will also be like a marker.
Not south, which was the way I was.
Yeah, so the brand that has the Skittles or Starburst flavored energy drink is C4 Energy, which is a very bad name for an energy
North.
Yeah,
drink.
we definitely don't have C4.
That's a bomb.
North.
North.
C4's,
North.
isn't C4 like abbreviation for a bomb?
Yeah, it's a type of plastic explosive. It's not an abbreviation.
Yeah, I'm definitely
don't know
not
if-
recommending that drink then.
What does C4 actually stand for something?
Connectful.
Mm,
It's not Connect 4. I know it's a plastic composition. Composition 4. C4, common variety of plastic explosive.
Oh.
PC, I appreciate the lurk and have fun preparing for bed. I'm just imagining TC getting into some very large pajamas. That's a very odd thing to say to
There's
the
the
people on
Chips
the
Ahoy
internet.
flavored ghost.
Leek says that we have to
Hey.
import Ghost. My mate was trying to get me them from Canada.
Oh, it's
Biscuit flavored
a
energy
protein-
drink.
It's a protein drink.
Oh, okay. It's like a milkshake.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
that's
also have
slightly...
one that's just cereal milk flavored.
DC is not getting into a giant pair of pajamas. He is finding his luchador mask so he can body slam the bed. I mean, I feel like that's like... Thank you for balancing out the weirdness of my statement with an equally or worse weirder statement. That's sort of... I feel slightly better by that. That's good.
Avi, getting the blackstone from the volcano would be a lot safer, but we need the gilded blackstone. So
There's
I
a
feel
spider.
like
There's another
Chim,
spider.
can I posted the ghost energy drinks and what
I'm
the
gonna have
cans
to- I'm
look
gonna
like
have
and the flavors?
I'm going to have to look
It's
at
in
this.
muted.
I'm going to have to look at this.
It's in muted.
Oh my god,
There's
those
a-
look disgusting.
I mean, our bastion is the safest they
which one
come.
was
There's
actually
no brutes
There was
anymore.
oh,
a-
yeah, true, no brutes, but there are holes down to lava.
You know, when you see packaging, I feel like I need to put
Which
this
is
on
why I
stream.
have the
You know when you
fire
see like
resist.
a really sour sweet, and you know it's going to be really sour because the packaging is like a certain way. Guard me
The
for a second.
Warheads one's actually pretty good.
These just look. If you're not familiar with ghost energy drinks, people in chat, do those not look, as a beverage? Those look pretty scary. And I've drunk tequila with worms in it.
There was
Ro-
one that my partner really likes, but I can't remember the name of it.
Warheads
one that's like
energy
a
drink.
Well, there's one that's like an orange creamsicle. There's cherry limeade, tropical mango.
This is
Just
going to loop.
scrolling.
This is going to loop back
Uh,
round to that idea that if that was an English company, there would be two flavors and we'd all be sick of them. But because it's America,
strawberry and chocolate.
yeah, because it's America, there's like 90 different flavors because America has the best choice in flavors.
Ooh. Ghost
Leek,
has a
yes, it
strawberry
is.
mango margarita flavor.
There's
Ooh.
there are the paths. But
See,
yeah,
I really
Time
like
Lords.
the green apple warhead one.
Fair enough.
Time
I
Lord
love
figured this
green
was the
apple.
safest one because we've already cleared it out and there are no brutes.
Apple
There are
would, ra-
just random holes down to lava.
Apple would rather have a cup of tea. I feel like that's probably that's a very British sentiment, Tapper. I can appreciate that.
I'm with you on that, Tapper.
I'd rather a coffee or a tea,
Yeah,
just depending on the mood.
Avi in chat is talking about preferring sugary coffees. Though we can't trust anything Avi says because they also sleep in
Don't.
public car parks.
You.
What?
Nothing. Avi, don't sleep in public car parks.
This is
Very
this
dangerous.
is we've gathered a group of your this is what's the thing that you do when somebody's an alcoholic and you all gather
Intervention.
together. This is
Intervention.
This is an intervention for Avi to stop sleeping in public car parks. It's okay, you can tell them I gas my house. I've told so
I mean, he told me.
yeah, I've got a story to tell because Avian Falls in chat has given me permission. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna give Avian Falls a shout out because as much as we're laughing about this, I had to deal with this at stupid o'clock in the morning because I woke up and Avi had sent me a message saying, oh, there was like blood on my mattress or something along those lines. And then I sort of rolled over and went back to sleep. And then a bit later they said, I've tried to clean my mattress. I cleaned it with bleach. And then I sort of rolled over and said, I thought to myself, bleach was possibly a bit over the top, but maybe it was a lot of blood. I didn't question where the blood was coming from. Let's just draw a line under that. We don't want to know where the blood was coming from. And
I
then,
just assumed she killed someone.
and
Personally.
then Avi put vinegar on the blood because the blood and the bleach smelt a bit. And do you know what happens when you mix bleach and vinegar, anybody? Anybody in chat?
Makes a very big chemical.
It makes chlorine gas. So
That doesn't sound good.
Avi
Yeah.
Avi gassed
It's
her
highly-
house.
Highly dangerous.
Avi gassed her house, and I had this like weird, very strange back and forth with Avi at stupid o'clock our time because I think it was 2 o'clock. It was like 8 in the morning here and 2 o'clock in the morning there, and Avi was sort of like discussing whether they should 2 to 4 4 a.m. Avi was discussing like how worried they were about the dog and needing to take the dog and fleeing the house because it smelled like chlorine gas. I've
Fun
done.
adventure.
I mean, I have done a lot of bad DIY in my time in our house, haven't I?
I've never
Dolly?
done that.
But I've never made chlorine gas.
One time when I was 7, I tried to make a cupcake and I made a bomb.
You ma- No, that
The
needs
people
that
on the
needs
server.
that needs further context.
Oh.
You need to explain that. I'm sorry. You need to you need to explain that one a little bit more.
Well, basically, I discovered like I put like a plate that was a grandma's plate and all. A thing my mother really loved, you know, because that's a good
Yeah.
idea. I just put flour on it and chocolate, and I put it on the how is it called? The thing on top of the oven.
That's
The
what I would
hob.
have guessed, that flour is involved somehow.
So I put it on this, and then I left. Well, we came back after hearing a big bang, and it turned out it exploded.
Oh, it's
And
that
then
type of it's that type of it's like hot. It's some some
Flour.
no, but some ceramics do like that, right?
Yeah, but it's also flour.
Does flour explode?
But well,
If it get-
apparently,
if you ignite it, yes.
I
couldn't
didn't.
see anything. It was perfect. You could not see anything. There was a big explosion, and my parents were panicking, and I was like, "Where's my cupcake?"
So what it does is like it starts floating in the air, you know, if you stir it up, and
Yeah.
then if you have like a spark somewhere, the whole thing basically goes poof.
I feel like I want to put a disclaimer: the fact that numerous people here are broadcasting this, and
Do
we
not
don't
do
know,
this at home.
we don't know who's looking in the chat right now. If you are considering putting flour near an open flame,
Okay,
please don't.
So
We are not.
disclaimer: this did not make a cupcake.
How old were you at the time, Watson? Like,
I was 7.
yeah, like don't be like a 7-year-old Watson making explosives in the kitchen.
Pretty sure we did that in chemistry class in school.
Abby
With safety goggles on.
Abby has said about the see. I didn't know about the chlorine gas thing with the vinegar and the bleach, but Abby has said in chat the worst part is that they knew that it did. They just forgotten, because when they told me, I was sort of like, I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently they did, and they did it anyway.
I mean, it's a good standard life rule. Don't mix chemicals.
I mean, I feel like that's setting the bar. I think Abby has set the bar in
That
terms
discounts
of.
all cooking though.
Well,
Because
yeah,
everything is chemicals.
but like cleaning. Okay, cleaning fluids. Never mix cleaning fluids.
Yeah, don't do that.
So for a while there was that trend trend on TikTok for a
Which
while
one?
where people were like going nuts
The
cleaning
Tide
their
Pod?
bathroom.
Anything
No,
you
no,
wouldn't
they
drink,
were-
Oh.
don't mix it.
They were
Oh,
cleaning
with the,
their toilet and putting
With
like 20
the
different
chlorine thing.
cleaners in their toilet to make the toilet bowl look pretty before they cleaned it. And it was just like, that's really bad.
That is really bad. But there
If
was
you're
also
gonna do that, you have to do it in very tiny amounts.
there was also a
Mhm.
there
I
was
mean,
also
that's just natural selection at this point.
but there was also a
Very
period
true.
where young people were eating Tide Pods because it was a meme on the internet,
Yes.
right? It's not
Tide
like
Pods in the U.S. were actually like behind locked doors.
It's
Like
just
you had to
weird.
actually click a button on something to actually it'll go over the intercom saying like you needed help in like the laundry detergent section or whatever.
That is
And they
fan-
actually wouldn't sell anything to anyone under a certain age.
Tapper has
You
found
had to
another
have an
shulker of
adult
sense.
with you.
Tapper, I'll come back and get it in a minute. Thank you very much. Chlorine gas is arguably the least dangerous thing you can make. I'm not gonna like. Let's not test that. Let's not put that to a. Let's not put that to
I highly
Wait,
disagree.
because something is less dangerous than something else doesn't
mean,
mean it's not dangerous.
I mean, a gun is pretty not dangerous if it's got no bullets in it, but I could still club somebody to death with it.
I know it's still very
that
dangerous.
is true.
That's
You can
so
still
weird.
shoot
They tell you
and
when you're
kill
learning
someone.
it.
That's one of my weirder metaphors.
Yeah, but you're not wrong. It's just as much of a weapon as a car, even though it doesn't have the thing to actually.
Apparently, why are you putting this in text space where people can read this? Apparently, if you mix bleach and ammonia, you get chloramine. Bleach, rubbing alcohol, chloroform, hydrogen peroxide
Yes,
and vinegar,
that's true.
parasitic and as a warning. Avi, it could be seen as a warning. It could be seen as a cookbook.
Good for me to
Yep.
see that, because I'm a dummy who's going to mix those by accident.
I feel like you'd have to make a very in what situation? I have done some very gnarly DIY in my time, but I have never gone, oh my god, I need to clean this up. What's going to get it off the floor? You know what? Bleach and rubbing alcohol. I'd probably use one or the other. I wouldn't go... I feel like bleach and rubbing alcohol mixed together would be a bit of an extreme.
Yeah.
And does the average house keep a store of peroxide?
Yeah.
They do?
Well, when
think
you're
it's
very
more of a-
accident prone and need to clean out cuts, yes.
Okay.
That's much more of an American thing, I
Like-
think.
Okay, yeah, England doesn't do it.
Well, it depends on the household, but most of my family uses it as a cleaning product
We use...
and a medical
Whoa!
because
You okay?
hydrogen peroxide can be used to clean out.
DC just jump scared me and I shat myself.
Okay.
I was not even slightly mentally prepared for that. Thank you very much.
What they do?
It's jump scare, and I wasn't paying attention. I read the chat and quite often catch the jump scares now, but that one I'm digging sand and talking to you guys, so I was not prepared.
TLB.
Hey, but
Toby,
that's
thank
my
you for
thing.
the
I like
hydrate.
to scare you with the female and the male screams whenever you're not looking.
Wizard does it as well. Wizard suddenly
He
Wizard-
does?
Wizard keeps telling me that they've like figured out my timing, so every time I'm sort of like getting settled into something, Wizard will come into my chat and set off at one
I
of the
do it
screens.
when you're distracted.
There's also a there are some of those that affect me more than others because the female screams are not the ones that are redeemed the most. So there are a few that I don't hear on a regular basis, and they set me off. I
Yep.
don't know why I'm saying this
Well-
out loud.
I don't
No, I
choose
did
the
wonder.
same ones every time.
Yeah,
I actually mix it up, so I choose a different one every time.
yeah. I need to change
So
them.
then it
It's
catches
probably
you off guard every
I
time.
need to change them around. The same ones have been in there for a while. Same as the explosion jump scare's been in there a while. Maybe when I add my custom recording thing into the channel points, I'll mix them up a bit. Because they have been there a while, and I slowly change things over time. Watson's here too.
What are you up to, TLB?
I'm here for Sandstone, not Sand.
Wait, where is everybody?
I'm digging sand in the desert, and I thought TLB was here, and Watson's here now.
I'm in the nether digging a bastion.
Alright, which way was the desert? I'll come help dig sand.
I'm honestly nearly done.
Oh.
In terms of sand, I only needed to. I only have 2 shulkers to fill, and Tapper's given. But thank you for the offer.
Mhm. I will
like,
need help
great
eventually with
I
mossing
have
my
my-
area.
Helper with me.
We have
We have a moss farm.
We do have a moss farm and a
Oh,
bone meal.
where?
But like
Where?
where is the moss farm?
Under Ziggy's watermill.
I've not been.
I'm going there now, because
Oh,
that's what I need.
apparently the reason Avi put bleach on her mattress to get rid of the murder mark that she left, it was because they didn't use peroxide. They used bleach because they didn't have peroxide. See, English households do not generally have peroxide.
Unless you're a hairdresser.
I mean, you would have spray bleach, right? Like we'd probably have like various forms of bleach in the UK, right? It's very like it's why we always, because of the cats, we always have to check whether or not a spray contains bleach.
Yeah, but the only reason you'd have hydrogen peroxide in this house is if you in this country is if you. Oh, where the fuck did you come from?
Or if you're
Is if
seemingly,
you frequently bleached your hair.
or if you're seemingly trying to make a bomb, according to Avi. In Ziggy's house, through the path to the left, it's an enzyme eater, so it's good for getting out body fluid. I'm not going to ask why you need to know that.
Very true, though.
Oh, I
You
feel
see it the most in crime scene videos.
this is where all the true crime facts slowly start creeping out.
Yeah, because as soon as you put a hydrogen peroxide on a blood stain, it usually just takes it straight out, and because it mixes with the oxygen, it actually just disappears.
Are you a true crime nerd,
The
Benno?
best. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, maybe
I mean,
a
it's
little
fine.
bit.
I've gone through phases of
But
being a
it-
true crime nerd.
My true crime nerdiness does help in the medical profession because it does get let me know some things,
Oh, yeah, it's all
like certain situations to look for or certain things to look for,
where to hide a
like how
body.
blood splatters. Know how blood splatters and what each blood splatter means and how that trauma was inflicted.
I will pick up as many as I can. That's
I
it.
really
Very
need to start
cool.
using bows. You don't
Yeah.
have a bow, Lee?
I will trade you. Take that and that, and then
Bow
I've
is
got
my
2
favourite.
slots
I
in
don't
my...
use bows. I don't use bows at all.
Sounds like a
Oh.
murder. Yeah, Benna sounds like a murderer, according to Dapper. The only thing I know,
Maybe
the
I
only thing
am.
that I know that I've picked up from Crime Telly is if you want to hide a body, you don't dig
Don't touch
you,
it.
No, you don't dig a grave and just bury a body. You dig a really deep grave, you fill it in a bit, and then you put a dead animal on top of that, and then you fill it in all the way.
Nope.
Is that not true?
Nope. Nope.
You put a dead animal, but then you put a flower that is
Well, it
like
can
an
mask
endangered
the
species,
scent.
so people cannot like dig down. They are not allowed. They need to like make a bunch of administrative shit. And once they do, if they dig, they will find a dead animal, and they won't dig deeper than that.
No, the dead animal thing I
Well,
was
you
always
need to
told
pour
that
a
it.
certain chemical on the body to disintegrate the bones. So
No,
then
it's
the DNA is
no, it's not about.
unrecognizable.
It's not about.
Or-
It's not about removing the. It's not about removing the corpse. It's about if they take a one of the bloodhound dog things. There's a type of the blood
Yeah,
detecting dogs.
Bloodhound.
That's what I was talking about.
They trigger because they think they dig, and then they think it's reacting to as a sympathy to the dead animal, and don't dig any further. Cadaver dog, that's the thing.
I mean, they can, but they can also still smell it, depending on how long the animal previously that you've put on top
No, but if you're
has
like,
been dead for.
but like if
The
the
majority of the
Question.
time, yes.
if you find a body, if the what's that?
Why are we talking about this?
Well, we went from creating like amateur bombs to cadaver dogs, so it's
Let's move on.
you have a slightly
Are
dark
we
subject.
trying to plan a crime? Is that what's going on here?
But this is not for anybody
No,
rewatching
we're
this pod.
discussing crime documentaries.
Let's all go on the record now and say this is going on the
Do
recording.
not do this at home.
This is all, do not do any of this at home. We are a bunch of adults just chatting about factual things that we know. We're not responsible for anything that you do or damage you do to yourselves. And if it does happen, Abby's probably to blame.
Don't sue us.
Don't.
Chimken, I need you to realize how fucking
Don't
silly
sue
that
me.
sounds. We were talking about like getting rid of a corpse, and you say don't do this at home. Like they have a corpse.
Don't get rid of the corpse now. If you murder somebody, just like admit to it, because you're gonna get caught eventually, and you're just gonna go on the run.
Or
Better to be
Or-
truthful and get.
hear me out.
Yeah.
Just don't murder anyone.
Well, in this day and age, I feel, and like in this economy, I feel like it's kind of.
Understandable.
I need more shulker
For
boxes.
sure.
I think I have more shulker boxes actually.
They can smell up to 30 meters
do.
water through a lot of earth. Cadaver dogs are very good at distinguishing smells.
Speaking of shows or things people can get into, I've been really into ghost stuff lately.
Ghost,
I
I
love
feel
ghost
I've tried some of the funny ones, like the ones that used to be on MTV when I was growing up, are still, they hold up in as much as they're absolutely ridiculous, but sometimes it's really hard to
Well,
take them seriously.
What I ended up
Sometimes.
watching on Netflix was based off of a book series, and it was actually pretty good.
What's the book
they
series?
said the first, the Lockwood and Co.
Oh yeah, no, that is one that was on my radar.
Have you watched the show yet?
No, it's on my list because I watched I'm
Do it.
rewatching The Walking Dead currently because they finished that not that long ago, so I want to watch all of that series in
Mhm.
one go. But Lockwood is on my list if I stay subscribed to
good.
Netflix.
Worth
'cause
it.
Netflix
Hello.
is slowly self-imploding.
I have just
It's worth
canceled
it.
Netflix because it's literally useless now.
Well, the
Yeah,
password
we're-
share thing.
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
It's like they're seemingly self-imploding, and every time they release it, I am one of those people that will watch a series, absolutely love
Didn't they
it.
cancel that? Like they said it was an error. The mail was sent by error or some bullshit, didn't they?
The password thing.
Yeah, the password. Like you can't share your password.
Oh no, that's
and
legitimately
to
a
get
thing.
home.
If that's legitimately a thing that they're trying to do, it wasn't an error. That
Yeah,
is.
no. They're trying to do it, but like, weren't they like really bullied on social media, and they went, no, it was an error. I'm pretty sure it's something about that.
I don't remember if it was.
Last I heard,
If
they
it's
were
an
still
error,
doing
great.
it. Yeah, I'll stick with them if
No,
they
it's
do
not an
do it.
error, but they tried to make it pass for an error because they were, no, we're backtracking.
I put the picture of Doc retweeted and muted voice. Oh yeah, Abby apparently put the whole. What was the quote?
You got to put illegal plants on it.
Yeah, put a
So then it's illegal to get it
plant,
out.
and apparently Abby drew some art of Doc and put it. Remember when you
Put
borrowed
it on the fridge.
Yeah, I'll put it on the fridge, Abby. Let's put it on the fridge. We've not had a fridge today. Let's put Avian Falls on the fridge. Let me open my fridge folder because I'm storing all of these for future fridge-related activities. I did do a fridge cull the other day because it was getting a little unwieldy. It was all the stuff that was hidden behind other stuff. Overlay. Where am I keeping my fridge stuff? That's the important thing. Avi has summoned the fridge. Avi has paid for the fridge.
Time Lord, what are you up to?
I am working on the bastion as well, but a different spot. I'm on the thinner part of the bastion, digging the foundations because that's mostly raw blackstone.
Okay, we are now
Good
summoning.
shout.
And it
Should we
still
come
has,
join you?
If you want, it still has gilded blackstone.
I'm going to mute a sec.
Black.
We're now summoning the fridge, the time traveling, dimension hopping fridge. Everybody pre prepared. It is scary. Bunk. That's it. That's the fridge. Maybe the sofa is a bit more scary than the fridge. I think. I mean, saying that out loud makes me sound like an absolutely crazy person. Okay, and then we put the artwork in the. Yeah, the fridge is bigger now. The fridge big. Why fridge big? Who knows? I was looking at it, and it was a request from Peach 1Z the other day that the fridge be bigger, and I was looking at it, and they were right. It needed to be bigger because you can sort of pick out the you can pick out certain bits. This is the artwork produced by Avian Falls that they put in front of Doc, who is one of the hermits. When you bury a body, cover it with a dangerous plant so it's illegal to dig it up. That's it. It's going on the fridge, Joey. Where are we going to put it on the fridge? We'll put it here because Bert and your other art have been there for a little while. So we're going to put it there. And then we're going to put it in my little fridge folder because I've got a tiny, teeny little fridge folder, which isn't working right now. Oh, there we go. It's happening. I mean, let's do a little bit of admin while we're at it. Come on, little fridge. Gonna let me pick up that one? I want to pick up that art. Where is it? Frantically. And then the bird and the cow can come a little bit down. I should invest in a double wide fridge. I'm British. We don't have double wide fridges. But that is the new artwork that was put in there by Avian Falls. And what we're going to do, as is the norm, if somebody provides us some art during a stream, we put it on the fridge. We give them a shout out. Pretty sure this is the second shout out for Abby today. But still, here we go. Avian Falls. If you're watching me and you're not following Abby, go and follow Abby. I really appreciate it. They do art and they do Minecraft and they do all sorts of stuff. They're currently in between PCs at the moment, so might not be online for a little while longer. But it's on its way. I'm promised it's on its way. Let's get back to sand and let's unmute.
Usually. Meaning, like, if you hit them, they don't hit you.
TLB, thank you for the hydrate.
And thank you for the hype.
Are you drinking, TLB?
Do you have a timer on your phone? Because I feel like you managed to. It's reasonably on a schedule.
Nope.
Or
Or just
schedule.
whenever you feel like it.
TLB, are you drinking?
Because I do check and it's like, oh, not quite yet. I'll check it back again later, and then I'll check again, or I'll just keep it open and wait for it to count down.
The question is, Dolly has been telling me to drink more water for years and I don't. TLB starts telling me to hydrate live on stream and I do. It's a weird, we found my loophole.
As long as you're hydrating.
As long as you want me to drink water, I just have to be live and you constantly have to be telling me to drink. It takes the decision out of my hands. Oh yes, the fridge is still on the screen. I was just really, really into displaying the art. There we go. Not that I'm going to complain. Yeah, so I've noticed a side effect of the Stream Deck. I'm suddenly forgetting to turn the stuff off of the screen because I turn right to look at the button and I press the button to turn it on. Then I look back and then I get back to what I'm doing and then don't take it off the screen. At least when I was messing with OBS, I'd remember to turn the stuff off. Fine. I'll get my head around it eventually.
It's still new.
It is new,
Oh,
but it's so useful.
no, you're good. I thought you hit a pigman.
Oh no. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'm surprised at how fast I got these 2 buildings up on my area. Thought it was going to take longer.
This,
Good old focus.
it's been another one of those... People do the whole, it's amazing how quickly stuff on SMPs pop up, and I can't, like, the amount of stuff that's got into this server and the... It's been live for what? Just over 2 months?
Yeah.
It's not even 2 months, because we started, like, mid-Jan.
Oh, no.
You okay?
No, you started the beginning of
You hit a
January.
pigman.
I
Yeah.
accidentally yeeted one into the lava, yeah.
And it's only the 20th of February. Got another 10 days before the end of Feb.
And now I
You say
don't
I've only
know
been on the
where-
server 6 days.
They're everywhere. Can't land anywhere.
Land on the ice roads.
Time Lord's having issues in the nether. I'm just here placing sand.
Do we
That's a
have
good
to have
stream.
a?
I'm placing moss.
Is that what's going on? We need to have a funeral now.
We don't have a... We need
We're
a...
good.
We need a grave. We need somebody build a church and a graveyard.
I'll do it.
Add it to the list.
I do know a good spot for it.
A grave.
I mean, if someone died in the arena, I might do it, but
When is the first, like, when is the arena going to be done, do we think? Are we going to have a PvP event?
So I swear I could get it done by the 19th, but we are the 21 and it's not done.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe by the end of the week.
Okay. We should maybe plan for a stream event that Juji can come to.
Yeah.
Not necessarily on a Tuesday, but if Juji can come to, well, I'll message Juji.
Oh.
Avi's not streaming right now.
well,
Avi in chat,
here.
would you be
Who
able
is
to message
pinging?
Juji and ask what day he would be free to come and do a Minecraft PvP event with us, and we'll just do an additional stream. Thank you, Avi.
They're following you.
Right now, everything that's left is like the main hall, like there's like a big corridor, and I need to finish that. And the general are outside of the dome, where I probably need to. I need to get to ask someone to help me out because I do symmetrical shit all the time.
Oh
And
shit.
since it's for the outside, it's not going to look good.
Tapper is backing out, everybody. So could everybody in the chat say goodbye to Tapper? Goodbye,
Tapper,
Tapper.
good night.
Sleep
Good night,
well.
We'll speak to you soon.
Tapper's off to go kiss baby. Good night, probably.
Well, I've made a gold farm apparently.
That's what fathers do, right? You've made a gold farm. Did
I mean,
Wizard
I
ever...
don't know if that counts.
Wizard finished his gold farm, right? It's another thing I've
Yeah, he
never
did.
been and seen on the stream.
Last I looked at it, it was he needed to put a filter in because the heads weren't being dispensed into the lava.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure he fixed it.
Yeah, sure. Getting that. This is gonna be 2 hours of chatting with people and placing sand around this temple. That's
Yep,
it.
2 hours of chatting with people and demolishing a bastion.
If my PC isn't here by then, Juju will represent me as well. Now we're gonna wait. We'll wait for you to be.
We'll wait, Abby.
Avi, if it's into March, where Avi's PC I think doesn't arrive till like the 8th of March, so we've got plenty of time for the PvP.
We'll wait, yeah.
We'll plan for the PvP event. Let's not do one before Avi and Juju can attend. Because I think everybody else. Each will probably want to come if we put a
Yeah,
special
the
on
first
event
fight
on
is
like
like
that.
planned, but I don't think we're going to make like a stream for just one fight. We're going to
No,
be
we're all
on it.
gonna. No, I want everybody to be there. It'll be
Yeah.
We can all punch each
The
other.
first
to
fight
death.
is going to be me and Lee just to see who's better vegetable.
You and Lee.
And past that, I have no clue who's going to fight.
I mean, if you want me to, so do it. I can make a ladder system so we can go with like a proper ranking
tournament.
thing, like a tournament. Who fights who and who then goes on
Mhm.
to fight who if it works out.
Yeah,
Yep.
we could do that.
Yeah, Let's lean into. I'll lean
Separately
into
from
it.
the fight with League, because that's just to decide who's a better.
That'll be a special event. That'll be like the
Yeah, that's
that'll be like
specific.
that'll be like the introduction to the fighting arena. It's like you oh no, do me and Chimken have to prove who's the better bird? No, Abby, if we meet in the ring, or you and Juji to see who's the better farm animal.
I approve, Abby. That can happen.
I
There
have
is no problem on my side.
I have to fight Abby to see who's the better bird and Juji to see who's the better farm animal. It's gonna be me. I'm the better farm animal.
So who am I fighting?
What do you want to fight? Like, what do you want to fight on?
I mean, if everyone sort of like goes for their counterpart, then I'm out of luck.
Well, there aren't any other Time Lords.
Right.
How about a wizard?
Maybe.
Like
And
Doctor Who versus a wizard?
the
I
winner,
can take him.
I don't know.
the winner of the tournament will take the kinghood from TLB and become king.
No, that was never part of the arrangement.
No, I'm adding it. I'm adding it. It's now part of the thing. That's it. It's law.
I'm the knight, okay? I don't just dethrone the king. Just
It's server.
Kind of how it worked in Hermitcraft.
It's server law now. If whoever defeats TLB in battle becomes king.
Oh well, that's easy. I can rig all the fight for TLB.
Ow! Explosives.
You forgot a little bit that the owner of the arena is the knight of the king.
Very true.
So if you want, if we can install the system. I have nothing against it, but just so you know, it's not going to be a fair fight. It's never going to be a fair fight.
Avi is insinuating that the carrot's cheating. I don't mean this offensively.
I won't cheat on my side,
I'm
but
prepared-
I'm going to assure that the king stay king.
Let's face
No
it.
matter what.
I know this server. I'm prepared for shenanigans. It's I shenanigan with the best of them. Ziggy, how's it going? Ziggy's in chat. All those chickens.
The poop eater.
Are you well, Ziggy? We're all the best. I mean, we're a pretty fun group. We don't judge.
Nope.
Yes, we do. We judge all the time.
But I'm gonna do. Well,
Please
you
remind
do.
me, we do eventually need to get a courtroom.
A court. I mean, I forget. I'm in charge of capital punishment, so I'm like the bit after the court thing. So if people go to court, we need somewhere to decide on their capital punishment. Headache day,
Yeah.
but also Overwatch day. Is it possible, Ziggy, that Overwatch is contributing to your headache? Abby can't take it anymore. They're going to try and hop on.
We'll keep everything crossed for your PC,
Their
Abby.
PC is slowly melting into like a puddle on the desk, but I'm sure it'll go really well. Cross your fingers, everybody.
Use Discord on your phone so your PC.
Oh yeah,
isn't
no,
trying to do
good
two
point,
things
good
at
point.
once.
Abby, come on Discord on your phone, and then your PC is doing less, and you're not streaming either, so maybe Minecraft will hold up. So Ziggy, who has a headache and is also playing Overwatch, refuses to admit that Overwatch might be contributing to the headache, but has also had a ridiculous ton of caffeine. Psycholeak96 is in the chat, or in the game chat.
I mean, having a ridiculous amount of caffeine is a good way to try and help with a headache.
Ziggy also slept awfully.
Ziggy has crap sleep.
Ziggy, you ordered that big axolotl that I was like, you should order that and just like do it. I didn't realize it was a big axolotl. You know how Dolly has got the giant frog cuddly toys? I think they've appeared in photos enough at this point, right? Everybody knows that Dolly's got giant cuddly toys. Ziggy ordered a giant axolotl in the same design, and I thought it was a small one. It's very comfy. Do you sleep on the axolotl?
Comfy and squishy.
I mean, there's only so many cuddly toys that you can own, right?
No,
No?
there is no upward number on
Nah,
that.
you've already expanded our household by 3 by getting 3 frogs, so you have to cull the cuddly toys. I got the room.
Well, frogs aren't cuddly toys.
Don't get rid of the toys. Keep them.
Nope. Toys are staying.
But TLB,
I wasn't allowed them as a little kid. I'm getting them for myself as an adult.
toys to be babysit.
Where do you-
I can do that.
Where do you keep the cuddly toys though, TLB? Because our bed, our
My
double,
bed.
We have a
Chair behind me or a pile in the corner.
we have a Super King double bed, and it is hard to get into it because of the cuddly toys.
Try harder.
It's literally the biggest bed on the freaking market, and it's hard to get in it because of the cuddly toys. Toys are required. I'm not saying have no cuddly toys. I'm just saying Dolly is quickly approaching the line of potentially too many cuddly toys. Maybe in our bedroom
When Build-A-Bear
anyway.
stop making frog cuddly toys,
Imagine
I will
if
stop buying
the
them.
one positive thing about chickens is people don't tend to think, oh, a cuddly chicken toy, that would be exciting. It tends to be bears and frogs and pigs and cutesy shit.
Yeah, like if Jellycat and Build-A-Bear stop making frogs, I will stop buying frog cuddly toys.
I mean, I have cuddly toys. I'm not
until
belittling.
that day.
I'm not belittling actual cuddly toys. I have cuddly toys in here behind me. I don't mind the ownership.
Nika said
of them.
there's no number on plushies.
There's no number on plushies. It's nice to have that confirmed. But if it gets to a point I need to rent another apartment to sleep in because you've got too many cuddly toys.
I mean, we were talking about getting a bed for your office. I mean, you could just sleep in there, right?
Oh, yeah, great. Okay. I mean, you'll be in here with the cuddly toys, I think.
Nah.
I'm not giving up that Super King bed. It's got lots of leg room. I'm very tall. Plushy toy apartment. Mine are on the bed. Avi says mine are on the bed and all over the shelf. I mean, maybe I just
As
haven't.
long as I don't get into squishmallows, I'll be fine.
Yeah, Dolly's tried that a couple of times. Dolly's been gifted them so far and not bought any herself, and I'm sort of amazed.
They're not. I love that I've been gifted them, and I love the ones I've been gifted, but they're not ones I would buy myself. They're
I
not
think
the right material.
They're nice, and this is going to sound really pernickety, but the cuddly toys that we sort of like have out, like Build-A-Bear stuff, I think Squashmallows are like the Funko Pop level of cuddly toy, right? They're not massive.
They're
They're
more,
not.
well,
They're collectible. They're not
more
massively
of a
expensive.
collector item now. They used to be like you would find them every so often, but now with how popular they are, they've kind of lost it.
Because we all know what a Beanie
They've
Baby
lost
is,
the
right?
oomph they had.
Like I think
Yeah.
TLB's potentially the only person here that might not know what a Beanie probably knows what a Beanie
Babies.
You have the original Beanie Babies, or do you have like contemporary
Maybe
Beanie
I don't
Babies?
know. I got them
I have
when I
the
was like
Princess Diana one.
Yeah.
my sister, so they were hers.
I mean, Mika probably could have. Mika's an old soul. I'm sure Mika could have had original Beanie Babies.
Yeah, she's 65.
Yeah, so old and spits in coffee all the time.
She
The
doesn't spit
only
in coffee.
Squishmallows I ever bought myself were the blobfish and the
Blobfish.
Eeyore one.
Of course, there's
Yes,
a
the
blobfish.
blobfish.
I do like the
It's so
blobfish.
cute. I have like every size they made of the
Oh, but
blobfish.
the one thing this does remind me of, because we're talking about cuddly toys, they had done a. Does everybody know about the Pokemon Center giant
Yes, the
Pokemon
Pokemon
plushies?
Squishmallows.
No, I mean the
Oh,
giant.
the $200 ones?
They've done a Waylord, and it is absolutely
Yeah. Have you seen the giant Lapras?
yeah. The
Abby's
Waylord
on
is
the game.
the Waylord is
Yeah, she's
bigger.
in-
It is. I'll put it.
in call too, but she's muted.
I'll put it in the
Ah.
muted voice because the Waylord is 57 inches long. It is a large lad.
Should that be the new fail whale?
I mean, if I will put, maybe I could. I'll put it on the thread. If it want, I can't currently add it to my throne wish list, so maybe I'll start raising money for it, and we'll crowdfund a new fail whale.
It should be called Failord.
Oh Lord! No, I like that. That's a good one.
That's his
I'm just
name
gonna Make myself safe.
Nothing
while I
else.
take
You
my
can't. You
jumper off.
can't change it now.
No, I might. I can't add it to my throne wish list, but it's on there. I don't currently have £400 to spend on a large cuddly toy, but if I can get my Twitch money together, maybe I can.
It's worth every penny.
There was the sheep. I can't remember the name of the sheep.
Mareep.
Mareep, yeah, there was a giant
Mareep?
Mareep as well.
Have you
Oh.
seen the giant evolution ones?
No.
So it's from the Japanese
Okay.
Pokemon Center. They're like $200 a piece, but
Yeah.
they're huge. They're like 4 foot tall.
Yeah, but this is why I want the giant Psyduck.
Well, yeah,
He's
no.
like 4 foot tall.
A Psyduck.
We'll put them.
outside.
We'll put them mutually on each other's throwing wish list, and we don't expect to ever fund them, but we can save towards them.
It's a bit of fun.
Yeah. So I like Fail Lord. If I ever have to name a whale, I think it's going to be Fail Lord.
You're welcome.
Copyright Benaboo.
DLB, how much older is Mika than you?
50 years.
6 years, I believe.
65
okay.
years.
No.
Abby, are you there, Abby?
Oh goodness, the spiel is so cute.
Are you now
Abby,
looking-
say something.
I mean, they might have got in, immediately crashed, and have to turn
The
their PC off,
spiel
right?
is
Yeah.
the spiel plushie is like $40 more than the whale lord.
Abby is in game chat saying, "I'm listening, but you can't hear me." Why can't we
Fair
hear
enough.
you? Is that on purpose?
DLB, thank you for the hydrate.
Mm-hmm.
They're sold out of a lot of them. Wow.
DLB, are you
The
hydrating?
giant slowpoke.
I just finished my cup of tea.
Phone mic thing. Okay.
I'm sad.
Go get another cup of tea.
Is that a fat Pikachu?
Go boil more water.
Ben is falling down a Pokemon hole.
Sorry.
You lost her.
I did say I do have the silver. Abby's got the Sylveon plushie on her wish list.
Oh, I love that one.
Good.
I'm
Also,
not a
if
fan
you
of
can-
the Pokemon Build-A-Bears. I gotta say the
I don't like them.
evolution Pokemon Build-A-Bears because they're really
all-
hard.
But they're all a little bit. They're all like if somebody. It's like they all look a little bit derpy. Like if you
Yeah.
buy something, and I'm
Mhm.
not saying Pokemon are real, but if you buy a Pokemon plushie from the Pokemon Center, it looks like all of the other Pokemon properties. There is something slightly derpy about the Build-A-Bear ones that I just can't.
Mm.
Abby's admitting.
the-
Abby's admitting to knock off Pokemon plushies in the chat. Abby's committing all sorts of comments that related to crimes today. This is
So
why
there
you
was
get.
this giant Lapras plushie that I wanted to get because it's literally life size and you can sit on it like it's a beanbag chair.
They've done Snorlaxes in the same way. I've looked every time. I always see photos. I've never seen somewhere you can actually order them from.
It's from Japan,
Okay.
where they
All the
usually
best.
are from.
All the best things are from Japan.
Yeah, it's like this size. I almost got my hands on one. It was like $50.
Oh, there goes Abby.
Dun dun dun. And then there'll be a long pause, and then
Not her
suddenly
time.
long pause, and then Abby will reappear in my Twitch chat. I feel like I'm going to have to title this VOD slightly differently to all of the others. And like, do you want to watch 2.5 hours of sand placing? Well, look no further.
Oh, Evie's back.
Oh, that's lava.
It's not like I even have
Okay.
in-game. You can't even call this an ASMR experience. I don't have the in-game sound on enough that I can hear it. And she's gone again.
Where it's gone.
I feel like Abby, if you can still hear us, you might be pushing it a little bit.
Yee, lava.
She left the call, I think.
Dun dun dun. And it must have
Yeah.
been. She was on Discord on her voice, so it must have just. She must. No.
How much
Hi.
Blackstone do we want to collect, by the way?
I've just been kind of dismantling the bastion. I've not really been
Just
thinking
grab
about
that.
it. I mean, what was?
I've got like 2 shulker fulls of mostly raw, but also bricks and cracked bricks.
I went
Yeah,
back to
I think I'm on my
Prometheus to put
my
down
third.
few.
Abby, I've muted the Discord call. It's you and me talking about Minecraft. It's not that long. Just suck it up. You've got a new PC on order. You've paid for it. It's being delivered soon. Like, you need to fill your downtime. What can you do in your downtime? Can you do any sort of your digital art stuff? Can you get some of the sketches drawn out for your emotes? Can you do that sort of thing? because when you come back with this fabulous new PC that's probably better than mine, you can be all like, imagine I've been doing the code and did that some art too. You could just do like stream related art. So when you get your PC and when you're ready to move back to streaming again, make sure all your emotes are done, like fully done and all ready and up. Because the sooner you get them attached to your Twitter account, the sooner that they can get signed off by Twitch. Because the sucky thing will be is if you put them in there and then Twitch thinks about it for 2 weeks before you can even use them. I have 4 of them done, but are they uploaded on Twitch? This is me, chat. It's quizzing Abby. Like, imagine 2 of those 4 have been approved. Good. In fact, I'm subscribed to you. Does that mean I've got avian? Does that mean I've got avian Falls emotes that I didn't know about? Oh my god, I do! Look at them! Look at the tiny bird people on screen! Oh my god, I didn't know that was a thing! It's brilliant. But yeah, do the stream admin. Like, get yourself together, do the stream admin, so when you come back you can like hit the ground running and other like inspirational metaphors. Imagine you are Sylvester Stallone in Rocky and I'm like, yeah, let's have a montage and you're gonna run up and down these stairs. Is that a film reference you get? Have you seen Rocky? I'm not sure Rocky I'm not sure is your type of film. I'm back from giving
It's
Abby.
us leaving our marks on the world.
Yes, I'm not that young. Does everybody? I'm going to ask that. We're gonna do another. How old are you test? Has everybody in the Discord call seen Rocky, the film with Sylvester Stallone?
Yes.
No.
You haven't.
I have
Yes.
not watched it, but
No.
I've heard of it.
But
Yeah, I
do
know
you,
of it.
do you know
I haven't
the?
watched it.
Do you know the
Rocky, what?
Rocky the film? Rocky Balboa
Wait.
with Sylvester
What is it
Stallone.
about?
Boxing.
Oh no, I didn't saw it.
I mean, I saw it, but not on
I need to be
original
careful
release.
because
He runs up the
sometimes,
stairs.
sometimes movies are like translated for no reason in French.
But like, do you know? If I say to you, do you know the stereotype of like the montage where somebody's training and they're running up and down the
yeah,
stairs and
I
they're like,
definitely know that.
they're punching and they're drinking eggs and shit like that. I've just given Abby an inspirational speech in I muted myself and gave Abby an inspirational speech about when her PC arrives because she's got a while yet. All of her stream stuff could be ready, like all of the emotes could be in and like hit the ground running. We're gonna need a montage. That's it. That's it. End of inspirational Chimken.
Okay.
That's it. I'm done.
Now I can't get the song out of my head, Chimken. It's all your fault. Can't get the Rocky song out.
I can't think of it. Don't say it. No, shut
Eye
up.
of the tiger, isn't it?
I've got the eye of the tiger.
Nope. Nope.
No, that's not the montage song, is it?
Nope.
Sure it is.
Mm-mm.
In
In the newer ones.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god.
Oh, yeah.
No, let's not do that. It's the thrill of the fight. I'm waiting for Juji and the radio mode to be approved. Oh no. I will get that song stuck in my head. Please stop. I'm bad for that at the best of times. You're a dick. I do think this is I think I found the perfect playlist for. I have this playlist on all the time, but it's the perfect playlist for placing sand for an entire 2-hour stream.
What playlist is it?
It's that like really slightly derpy one. Like no, that's Super Mario.
I was gonna say.
Have I mentioned the music player mod to everyone yet?
Oh, so
You
yeah,
mentioned
you
it to
did.
me,
So you
yes.
can play. You can play music in game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's me that I'm getting shot at. Nope, it's not me.
I hate making circles in this game.
Just have to decide if they're odd or
listening to-
even.
You can make it. You can make it square. Is it work?
Oh, I have a perfect
Oh no.
we're doing so well.
Okay.
Yeah, I just unleashed some lava.
We're doing so well with keeping the conversation going because we're all off doing our same things. I'm not saying I'm just I'm gonna fall back on old habits and I've got a random question generator. So I'm gonna it's fate because the first question out of it is if you were going to be a vegetable, what vegetable would you be? And we have a leek
yeah.
and a
Leek.
carrot
I
in the chat
definitely
right now.
have no idea.
An
Oh, that's
apple.
such a good question.
Why? Okay, like from the two, we'll start with the two vegetable people. Watson, go first. Why the cat? Explain to us why carrots. And you can't say because they're carrots.
Abby, thank you for the hydrate, and I love your
Well,
emotes.
okay, we're going to our prime because I don't have a big love for carrots. It's because of Among Us.
Of Among Us.
I
'cause of the
named
little
Watson the
sprout on the
carrot
top
because
the
of
head?
Among Us. Okay.
I've
Is
not.
it because of like the little sprout hat?
I used to wear like the pink skin with a sprout, and one of my friends called himself Sherlock, and I was like, oh, that's such a good idea. Good. Know what? I'm going to be like your sidekick. I'm going to be Watson.
Okay.
And
that's
at some
cute.
point, my color pink got stolen, and I took orange instead. And I was like, oh well, I look like a fucking carrot. And then I was starting to call myself Watson the carrot. So that's where it's from.
I was expecting this big twisting story about why carrots are your favorite vegetable. I mean, that kind of
I'm sorry, there's nothing.
it makes a very strange sort of sense. Well, not strange. It just makes that's a very normal story, and I was not.
More than that about carrots.
I was not expecting that to be such a normal story. But fair enough.
There is absolutely nothing to say.
Okay.
I mean, mine is literally just a nickname my dad's been calling me since I was born.
What's yours?
My in-game name.
Oh no, we're talking vegetables. Like if you were going to be.
We were talking about weird like stories for names.
No, we're doing vegetables first because of the we're going to go with we're going to
he
go.
used to call me like potato.
I'm a potato.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, for a while my dad called me potato. Well, because I liked French fries, so he would like to call me potato. He's like, "You're
Your
gonna turn
dad
into a
calls you
potato
Spud.
one day."
I mean, yeah, my dad calls me Spud, and I think that's just an English thing, though. I don't think that's my dad giving me a particular nickname. It's
No,
like,
I think it's just
it's like a buddy or a thing like that. My dad has always
Yeah.
said Spud. Leek, why are you a leek? We're reaching.
It's he's
in-
Welsh, and
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna say
already told you this.
we've been over this before.
Have we? I apologise.
Yeah, because
then you got surprised that leek was the national vegetable of Wales.
I didn't realise countries had national vegetables.
They do.
Like, what's
Or
the
like
national?
symbol?
What's
or whatever
what's
it is,
the
it's not-
national vegetable of America?
Good question. Let me look it up.
Ketchup.
Cheese.
Pizza.
Cheeseburger. Yeah. Now that you've said that
Wait.
about the national vegetable
It's
thing,
okay,
it does
Dolly.
ring a bell. I mean, that's us done with the vegetables.
Pumpkin.
Are you legit? Is it legitimately a pumpkin?
Yeah. It says the pumpkin, the national vegetable of the United States is
Oh,
the
that sort
pumpkin.
of makes sense.
Okay, the pumpkin. Avi in chat has also confirmed the pumpkin. Fair. What's
Someone
the?
Google what the UK is, or
Yeah,
like
I'm
England.
on my way. I'm doing it. National vegetable of UK is the
Garden
garden
pea.
pea.
oh,
Why?
I mean,
why?
yours can have the one-to-one salad.
Why garden pea? That's so weird. What's the one for? What's France? The national vegetable for France is. I don't think France has
I
one.
will be very disappointed if it's not the aubergine.
I don't think France has one. The other countries came up immediately.
Well, if some countries have them, why do some and not others?
What is the national vegetable of France?
Just looking up national symbols. Let's see.
I mean, when you're talking about French food, you don't exactly think of one vegetable specifically, so...
Snails. No,
It's
that's
more
not a vegetable.
Think of
snail is
croissants.
not a vegetable.
French fries.
That's not a vegetable either.
Also, you didn't come up, weren't they from Sweden? Or somewhere
yeah,
like that?
they're not from Sweden, they're from Belgium.
Yeah, I know it was. I
I
knew,
Royale with
completely stole
cheese.
that, and I feel so bad for Belgian friends. They're so nice,
I knew it
and
was.
we just stole that from them.
I knew it wasn't France. I wonder. Yeah.
Cool Belgium go.
I can't find the national vegetable of France. Oh no, I can. It's the pear.
Oh, the pear.
What is the
that
national?
sort of
No,
makes
that's the national
makes
fruit.
sense in my
Sorry,
head.
no, I'm an idiot. A pear is a fruit. That's the national fruit
It
of
is,
France.
yeah.
I was trying to think.
What's the
I said like I confused like vegetable and fruit. I was like, what the fuck is a pear then?
What is the national fruit of France? No, I typed fruit. I meant vegetable. Oh my god, I'm getting confused. Vegetable.
You just want the fruit of France.
Apparently, nobody knows what the national. There's lots of what is the favorite vegetable, but not the national vegetable.
What is a favorite? Actually,
What
Well,
is
it says the most popular vegetable in France is potatoes.
Yeah, potato. Apparently,
makes sense. We're based.
Purple potatoes. There's pictures of purple potatoes.
Only time where I'm going to be proud of France.
What's Germany now? We have to do the whole. What's Canada and what's Germany? We have to do the full like. Everybody in chat. Okay, what is the national vegetable of Canada? And is it poutine? Rhubarb.
The rhubarb.
Hey, wizard.
Magic Man's here.
Wizard. Wizard. We're all in. I don't know why.
I like rhubarb.
I like rhubarb.
I don't know what
Never
rhubarb
had
is.
it.
You dip it in sugar.
It's very nice stewed in like a pie or a crumble.
Ugh.
I
don't
was
like
going
it
to
either.
answer, but then I realized that I was going to make an internet reference, but it's a French one, and it's old as fuck. Because there was like this song about rhubarb in France, and it was really weird.
Oh, what's the thing about pineapples that's French that we always say to each other, Dolly?
Je suis ananas.
We should send that to Watson because they might have
I'm sure they know about it.
Do you know about the Je suis ananas meme?
Tele Francais with the
No.
talking pineapple.
You don't know about it? We know
I don't
some-
know much about French trend if it's something like that.
We know something about France that Watson doesn't. That was rhubarb. What is the national vegetable of Germany?
So rhubarb's a fruit.
No, it's a root. Apparently Google really doesn't like any of the European countries because it doesn't list a national vegetable for Germany either.
Maybe it's not a European custom.
I mean, maybe it's the national vegetable of Europe as opposed to like individual component parts, but I feel like that would be a stretch. No, doesn't like Germany. Germany's is rutabaga. Where are you finding this information? Google couldn't tell me that.
Ooh, there's veggies for each state.
There is a wizard in chat in Discord.
Yeah.
Wizard.
Hello, Magic Man.
Let's look at the state food.
We're talking about national vegetables and getting really surprised about which national vegetable belongs to each country.
Well, it's a
Why?
good thing while you're talking about food that I'm busy eating while I'm listening.
Why is the UK the garden pea?
Well, what's the UK's fruit? Because if other places have fruits as well,
It'd
I
be
want to know what
apple,
the
right?
UK's fruit
It
is.
would be apple, surely.
Why?
National fruit of UK. It is the apple. Suck it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why was that your go-to?
Because
Doesn't it give you? It should give you an explanation.
Just because.
What? Because I'm all knowing. That's the answer. I just
That's
know
a
it.
terrible answer.
I just
Completely false.
How's it going, Wizard? How was your day?
Long. But tomorrow
over.
is my Friday.
Oh, nice. How come?
I took Thursday off.
Any
Ooh,
plans?
very nice.
I get a
Do you
4-day
want to know
weekend.
my state's famous
Nice.
foods.
Your state's
Wanna
famous
do-
foods.
Yes.
Let's hear
So
about.
dessert is the Smith Island cake is the dessert. The state drink, and this is very basic, and I'm very upset about it. The state drink is milk. I'm very upset about that.
That's because Abby in chat.
Because what?
The US doesn't have a national fruit. Apparently, that's because the US people from the US don't eat fruit. They don't believe in fruit. They believe in
I love fruit.
I love
steak and
fruit.
cheese.
Me and
Oh, that
Wizard
was
said the same
Philadelphia.
thing. We love fruit.
That was the That's the spawner safety construction.
Oh.
Wizard, do you have any plans for your 4 days off, or are you just taking 4 days off?
Well, in my region of the country, we are in for some very, very nasty snow event coming up.
Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It is actually snowing right now, and it's not going to stop until probably Friday morning.
Okay.
Whoa.
dear.
And we are looking at probably close to 2 feet of snow total.
Can we get photos as it happens?
Oh, I'll send you some pictures.
Can you?
Definitely.
Yeah. Can you take a? Because can you take a photo like? Guy, when it last snowed with Sky Alucard from the Discord, was sending photos to me about the snow slowly going up and over their back garden fence. And it got to the point where the first one that they sent me was like partway through this process, and I think they then caught up. And I couldn't understand why they were sending me a photo of a car park, because it was like a really flat sort of grey because it was lit by streetlights, and it turned out to be snow that had entirely encompassed their back garden.
Fun.
That snow.
Do you normally get snow where you are?
Oh,
Or is
yeah.
it like a? Oh, you do. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
I don't know how well you know the United States, but I'm in Minnesota.
I know the
It's
name,
known
and
for
that's
snow.
it.
Okay, it's
It's
northern
literally known for snow.
Yeah.
Okay.
snow and
A
cold.
lot of
we
us on the East Coast call it the snow state.
mhm,
Oh,
we call
okay.
it Minnesota,
Fair enough.
Next to
and
Wisconsin.
we are starting second winter.
Okay.
Up towards, where,
Where I live, it's known for like everything closed if there is like 1 millimeter of snow.
well, it's the same. It's the same in the
Everything
UK.
everyone panic.
But it's the same
Everyone
in.
Yeah.
panic.
it's
They
ex-
don't know how to drive, and
it's-
they just everyone goes off.
It's exactly this. It's exactly the same in the UK because we don't have like any sort of infrastructure for it. Everybody, if it happens and it happens like overnight and there's no preparation, just the entire
I mean,
country's
it's better in
grinds
the
to a
north
halt.
of France, but like, I'm in the south, and really, we don't see snow. And when we do, we panic. It's just sheer panic. Immediately, no one know what to do.
Minnesota is up towards. I'm trying to find somewhere. It's not, in the grander scheme of things, it's not that far from Chicago, considering the size of the US. And Dolly, do you know where Chicago is?
It's in the middle,
It's like towards the
up
top.
towards the north.
Yeah, it's around that area.
I'm a little further north in Chicago.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, looking at the predictions, Chicago is going to get completely missed.
That's funny.
Next to the Great Lakes.
Mm-hmm. Our state is known for the land of 10,000 lakes.
So Texas gets snow and Minnesota gets snow. Is there like a sweet spot in the middle of the US that just has really nice weather?
Canada.
Canada. No, I don't know. That's further north than no dear. That's further north than
California
Minnesota.
tends to get good weather, but it's usually just rainy and hot.
And they are getting a lot of rain lately. Their drought is about over.
I
Yeah,
can't deal with.
but usually majority of the year they don't rain.
I can't deal with all-encompassing heat like that. It just.
Oh, then you wouldn't be able to live where I live because it's just heat, humid, sticky, and then it gets really cold.
It's the thing I don't like
Mhm.
about living in the you go to some places in Europe and it's a nice it sounds really cliche, but it's the whole dry heat thing. I can go to a country if it is like sweltering hot, but you are not sweating through every article of clothing you're wearing.
Then don't go to Florida.
Yeah, I just if
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like any
please
level
don't.
of if there's any level of like if it's like swampy or mosquito-y, I'm sort of
Yep,
I'm just sort of out
That's
of there.
Florida. It's
Okay.
literally the swamp state.
Also might get eaten by a crocodile if I go to Florida.
I
Or
went
not.
to Florida,
That's
I
it.
could not drink
Well, or
water.
the mosquitoes.
I want to bite a crocodile.
You want to buy a crocodile?
No, bite.
Oh, you want to bite a
No,
crocodile?
my pickaxe!
You can actually eat crocodile in
What did you do?
Florida.
You can eat
I just saw
crocodile.
my.
Did you
I
Is
just
it
saw my
right?
pickaxe in the
Delicacy.
lava while
Is
trying
it
to
a
get rid
netherite
of
pickaxe?
shit. Yeah.
It'll
Then
be
it should
fireproof.
float. It'll float back up.
It's not floating. Oh no, it is!
yeah,
There it is!
There it is.
Okay, I don't have a fire resistant potion. Give me a sec.
I do. Here you go.
Thank you, thank you.
Watson's going swimming in lava, everybody. What can go wrong?
Delicious.
46C.
I've actually had crocodile.
You can buy like it's one of those you can get yeah, there are
Oh,
every once in a while it becomes popular to eat some strange animal in the UK, and it was ostrich for a bit, and I'm sure if I looked on the internet I could probably like postal order some crocodile.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Yeah, the best
Uh-oh.
to try is actually through like a jerky type thing.
I tried the I did not like the I did not like the beef jerky that Avi sent me, and that was the first jerky I have ever
Well,
tried.
which was it? The one in the red pack?
Jack Link's.
Yep.
It was too
I
sweet.
say some are good because my dad does this subscription every month to where we get different beef jerkies.
A jerky subscription pack.
Yes, it's actually really good.
I mean,
Some
that
of
does
them are
sound good.
good. Some of them are bad. One of them had like a citrusy flavor to it, and I couldn't finish it.
Just any amount of sweetness. It was a little bit like chewing on an uncooked hot dog, and I'm not about that. So I
Well, you want the kind that is chewable, but not the type where it will break your teeth.
yeah.
Thank you, Wizard.
I did warn you they would be sweet. Well, we know this now. Avi, I've not eaten an American snack. I've still got a bunch of American snacks left to eat. I need to get
I'm
back into
so
the habit of
excited
doing
to, in the future, send you Old Bay.
that. Old Bay.
Yes. Literally, it's what my state is known for.
We did discuss this. We did. Where is the scorpion lolly?
I
That
think
we're going to open a.
we're going down that low leak.
We are going
I have
to.
no idea.
I think we're stopping at this level because this is the level the lava's on in the middle.
Very cool.
Me and Dolly are gonna have sort of discussed it, and when we've sort of got a few things out of the way because we're saving for a few things, we're gonna open a PO box for a couple of months. If anybody would like to send us some fridge magnets,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you fridge magnets. I'm gonna send you mugs.
Good luck. Always
don't
like
go
a
too
good mug.
crazy. Don't go too crazy because
Well, where I used
Abby-
to work at the Maryland theme store, I have a discount still.
Avi went crazy and we ended up having to pay postage. So like, don't get too crazy because I'm not made of money.
Avi, I like how you said Dolly to the rescue and then I immediately fell in the lava. I'm almost blaming you if it wasn't for my own stupidity.
See, I'll go crazy, but not too crazy.
So how many gold gilded blackstone do we have now?
What are we getting the Blackstone for? I know you're getting
Nether
Blackstone.
Hub.
I
Okay.
have
That'll
no
be
clue.
part of the palette, yeah.
I knew you were getting it. I didn't know why.
How is there a ghast by the portal?
In the Nether.
Yeah, is the portal
just place
circle
some
not
moss.
spawn proofed?
No, they can spawn on the roof because I was in there the other day and arrived to have 6 hoglins stood on top of the Nether portal.
Yeah, he's in our circle. I'll just check it from down here.
don't
There's
think
so
you-
much moss.
Avi says you don't think you're going crazy with the postal gifts thing until the cost is 115 for shipping,
Jesus.
which it was for us. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was a large parcel, and I'm still eating it, as is proof. Every once in a while, I'll be like, I don't want to make myself lunch before I go to work, so I take like a small item. On that subject, I had Cheez-Its. I don't get it. Like Cheez-Its are a thing that people talk about
They're
as being.
okay.
I don't get the hype about Cheez-Its. They're a little
They're
bit.
good for like a little lunchbox snack.
Like this was a big bag of them as well. I think there were too many, and I think where they'd been in the parcel for too long, they were a little bit smashed up. So it was a little bit. They were a bit.
Powdery.
Yeah, they were a bit weird, which is weird. Which I was
Mhm.
sort of sad about because Cheez-Its one of the ones that people talk about a lot.
Time Lord,
Sticky-
you'll be
They're
pleased to
good,
know I have a
definitely.
whole
You should try some of the
5.
other flavors of them.
You have what?
I have a whole 5 gilded blackstone.
What's sticky
I
icky?
have 30.
Okay, fair.
But there's still a good chunk of the bastion left, so
True. The other start working on the other one. I'm gonna go get some sand or gravel so we can get rid of the lava.
Taste gross and sticks to your teeth. Yeah, no, I get that.
you
A
want
good way of describing
to
it.
slap the platform down there.
Yes, that'll be a good shout.
TLB, thank you for the hydrate.
Yes, thank you for the hydrate, TLB.
I like that there's a pause, like I say it, and then yes, thank you for the hydrate. A couple of seconds later, as they're slowly moving through the different streams.
Wait, I
Do
felt
them all at once.
So we preserved the spawner, but I don't know if we're gonna use it.
I mean, frog lights further down the road, right?
Avi, I promise not
I
to
want a
eat the
faster
scorpion.
farm than the spawner can.
Avi, I promise not to eat the scorpion lolly off stream. I will hold that for stream.
Fastest. I think yours wasn't either.
Mm.
I think we. The
More
fastest-
frogs.
The fastest probably not. Frogs is not the bottleneck. It's the spawn rate.
I think the more people you have hanging around, it would spawn more.
No, there's a cap
Mhm.
on spawn rates for spawners.
Dolly, have you tried any of the jams that were in the package that Abby sent?
I have not yet because I've not been having a great time stomach-wise, so I haven't wanted to
Because
like,
what it was
you know.
something cactus and jalapeno.
One of them was like cactus and prickly pear or something like that, which I'm really looking forward
I
to.
feel like
I'll
the
go
other
with
one.
it.
I feel like the other one might
The
have been
other one was-
spicy,
Yeah, it was.
like jalapeno jam,
Yeah.
and I've not.
Mm.
If you hadn't
Why
noticed,
don't
I
we put the blackstone?
We need shulker boxes for now.
prickly pear, cactus jam, and jalapeno jam. If you haven't noticed, I ate a lot of hot stuff a couple of weeks ago, and I've just slowly been easing back up to eating hot stuff again.
Don't upset your stomach.
I'm working up the ladder though. I finished off the bottle of there was one of the bottles of hot sauce that was the one that had like papayas and bananas in. I finished that today with lunch. And now I'm sad because I either go hotter or that was a nice sort of line.
Older.
Older?
Well, that one was like oh shit, that
It
one
was
was
like
like
number
number 3, right?
2, I think. I doubt it's that spicy, no.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I don't taste. Let's be honest, I don't taste anything anymore. My taste buds are dead.
Why are there so many gas spawning here now?
They want
They
to be
show-
thin.
So much more.
I showed up.
Is it because we removed all spawning space for the palins?
It could well be actually. Yeah, that could be a thing.
Legs. No.
Slowly losing.
Oh, it's only 2 deep.
How has it been 2 hours already?
God, it has. Yeah.
Time flies when you're placing sand over and over and over and over.
Time flies
and
when you're
over
spending
again.
time with friends. You
I mean,
big
it's been.
prune.
I think this one has proven that not every Tuesday has to be a big deal.
No,
Oh, we're
that-
gonna do this and it's gonna be amazing, and it doesn't have to be in it. Which is good.
We can
Yeah.
just hang out
We can hang
like
out.
friends.
Yeah, hang
Yeah.
out like friends do. Talk about mixing chemicals and potentially passing out, and then
Right, but
talking
this is-
about food.
Then murder.
This is essentially the equivalent of hermits helping hermits now.
It's
Yeah.
We're slowly transitioning through the curve. We're working through the curve of Hermitcraft content.
I mean, Minecraft itself doesn't have a whole lot of possibilities for unique events anyway.
Avi is here. Yes, we know you're there, Avi. You tried to play, and we're really sorry that you couldn't.
I like the whole thing of hermits helping helmets.
Helmets
Is
helping out.
great because it's if
Did-
you need something, then we've got us as a community can help.
Do you think we'll
Like-
get copyright struck if we name name a mini series "Helmets Helping Helmets"?
No.
Cease and desist. Get an angry message from Doc on Twitter.
You can claim that it's not a typo because the L is not next to the R on the keyboard.
Sadly, I'm not actually going to finish this. I've done 3 sides of this freaking square tonight, and I'm still not going to be done by the time. I think I have enough sand to finish now.
That's good.
Abby said we've created more fly space for them, but we've not created more spawn space for the ghast.
Yeah,
All we've done is
they still need blocks spawn.
they still need blocks to spawn. We've just got rid of the piglins.
But will they not spawn on top of the portal that wasn't spawn proof and just go straight up in that area?
I mean, yeah, they will, but the other ones that are around aren't spawning on top of the portal. They're just spawning around.
Hmm.
Someone said to me that they can that they're perfectly satisfied with blocks that are under lava. I don't know how deep though.
I don't know.
That makes it difficult to spawn proof against gas completely.
Yeah.
But it won't be an issue as soon as we are done with the hub.
Very true.
How far off do you think we are?
Oh, way off at the minute.
Like, how big
right?
of a job is it? I've been to the hub. How big of a job are you going to make it?
I mean, we're not making the space much bigger than the cylinder it is now, I think.
So the blocks the blocks you're collecting are for decoration. It's not for like you're not going to rapidly expand that area and.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Just like you say, just for decoration, making it look good.
Fair enough.
And the highways could be closed up into
Yes.
tunnels.
Oh, you do want to do actual tunnels along those. Okay.
Eventually.
Makes it safer.
Yeah.
There's still
And
plenty
nice.
to do, guys. Season 0 of the Frog and Chicken SMP continues. I'm going to take this opportunity. If anybody is watching me and curious, I have posted a link to all of the people that are members of the Frog and Chicken SMP. Please go.
Hey,
and
I can do that now with my Stream Deck.
Yeah. Dolly has a magic button. Please,
Hey, look at that. It worked.
please go to that. Please go to that page, follow, like, do the thing that people do on social media, and support everybody in the Frog and Chicken SMP. Hooray! No, bit of harmless promotion. Never killed anybody. What does Avi say? Always be plugging.
There's a. As I've been building this castle, I've seen like 10 different raid things. Pillager things.
Oh, they just
They-
arrived.
Oh, I have 2.
Yeah.
I've seen them too.
They
mine.
spawn, it's a random chance they'll spawn at something like 125 blocks away from the player.
They like spawning on the
No, but
roofs.
they spawn like the more block you change, the more highly they can spawn.
Really?
The more chains there are. Yeah. More you change block, more they are likely to.
I did
appear.
not know that.
And it's
That's
the
interesting.
it's the same for the merchant. The one during merchant.
They become more common the more you build, or
Yeah, the more
Okay.
you alter block, to be precise.
I mean, that explains a lot for the merchants, right?
well, yeah, they do increase in frequency, right?
Yeah.
There was a while when we started building and ripping lots of stuff out. I never seemed to be able to log into the server without there being a merchant in the village.
It's just altering block, so you could just be like, just making the dirt into paths, and it would still count. But
Fair
it's
enough.
just altering the world.
So it's the alternating of blocks. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
changing them. Like I've seen 3 or 4 from just placing moss. I think I've placed so much moss today. I'm actually curious to look at the stats and see exactly how many I've placed.
You should.
Keep an
Well,
eye.
that's
It
what I want to do.
builds,
I want to look at that.
builds up. Benny, you're part of the server now, so eventually you can play that awesome game that we play. That is what do we call it? Like Stat Poker is the official name
Yeah,
from
stat
other.
poker.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have to get to digging and riding horses and jumping repeatedly on the spot to make sure your stats are going up. Not that I've been doing that, never.
Why are blackstone slabs so much harder to break than blackstone blocks?
I don't know.
Make no sense at all.
Oh no, I have a secret. I have a secret that Avi just told me in a really public place, so I can probably say it out loud.
I have your chat open, so I saw it too.
Avian Falls has killed more than 100 cows.
Oh wow.
How will you look Juji in the eye? Juji's going to arrive for your road trip next year and be like, I sense something.
I've yet to kill any animal besides a spider.
I'll go on record and say if you never kill a cow, you'll be Juji's best friend forever, because I think everybody on the server has killed at least one cow.
I have
Somehow
not.
killed 5, and I have only memory of killing 1. I don't know where the other ones came from.
I
Long
never
bit of
killed a
rage.
cow
I
on the
don't remember
server.
killing a cow.
That was when, yeah, that was when you descended into like a blind murder rage and just finished off the entire cow family.
I never killed any cow on the server, but the thing is, I murdered multiple cow multiple times in front of GG on my hardcore world. So I don't think I'm very high in GG's
Oh no.
opinion.
I mean, I've killed cows in front of Juji, and they keep calling me their best friend in my Twitch chat. So it's, you know, they clearly have they clearly have double standards when it comes to the cow killing sometimes.
Is it because I'm a vegetable?
Maybe.
The first cow I killed was the first cow Avi killed was Juji's fault. How did Juji make you kill a cow? I really wish there was some stat thing that you could change in the back end that meant the cow killing thing went up every time we killed Juji.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I'm sure if we paid somebody could make a mod that just did that for us.
Now I'm thinking about how many
placed-
Juji kills I have.
Let's double check my
Says
Facebook
I've
to see if
placed almost 4,000 moss.
has any more of my family insulted my bald head before we sign off for the night. My brother compared me to the Big Show from wrestling. Does that count?
From the WWE.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I see it now. That's hilarious.
And the other brother, I responded, and yes, I probably would look really good in a leotard. And the other brother wants me to put a poll on my Facebook that says, would I look good in a leotard? Yes, no, and see what the response is.
That's
I mean,
the
you
real
would look
question.
good in a leotard. It's just people on Facebook are
Yeah,
haters,
but
right?
people, not haters, they're just people we know. It's like Facebook's just full of people you know in real life, but you never actually really talk to. Like there are a lot of people on my
Tell you
Facebook.
the last time I logged into Facebook. Fuck Facebook. It's
The
crap.
only reason I'm on Facebook still is because that's how I find out information from my boyfriend's military base.
So you're stalking your boyfriend. That's why.
No.
The only reason
the
I
base
haven't.
posts information about like his graduation or like what they're doing during the day or what any
Yeah.
important information I'll need to know before I fly out there.
I mean, that's a good way of doing it. And Avi, I agree with you. I only have Facebook for work. In terms of the job that I do, I think I have like 15 Facebook like business pages I have access to, and you can't access them without a personal Facebook account. The most infuriating thing ever. Because I love when everybody was like going, "Oh yeah, fuck Facebook, we're quitting Facebook." I couldn't. I physically couldn't. Very upsetting.
The only reason I've not deleted mine is because I've got friends on there who I don't have any other way of contacting.
True.
So, and they've got kids that I knew when they were little and haven't seen for years, and it's nice to be able to see them growing up without me going, "Oh hey, so and so, would you mind sending me photos of your child, please?" You know.
How I connect with family.
Yeah.
I mean, when you come from a Hispanic family, you have a lot of family.
Oh yeah, I have Dolly's got more. I have, and this is going to sound like I have legitimately, no word of a lie, 5 members of my immediate family. That's it. I have my 2 brothers and my parents. That's all there is. My mother and my father don't have siblings. That so no like cousins, nothing else. All the grandparents are dead.
Mm.
We feel it looks really interesting if we ever have a wedding, because it's like the bride side and the groom side, and there's like 3 people on the one side and like 1 billion people on the other side.
Did you have any extra slabs?
My family
If
reunions.
you want, we can come and
used
pretend to be the
have-
rest. We can pretend to be Kuzen.
The family reunions that my family used to have, which were before I was born, my dad took my mom to one, and there was easily over 1,000 people there.
Don't like people.
I have 400 cousins on my dad's side.
400.
So
That's a
More
lot.
than that. That's just an estimation.
Is Nateb? Thank you very
It's
much for the follow.
Nateb is now following.
Let's do the welcome
400
command.
direct cousin? Like direct?
Welcome command.
Yeah, whether they're first cousin, second, third,
It would-
fourth,
Oh no,
whatever.
so not like I was
they're not all
talking
like
first.
they're not all your brothers. They're not all your
No.
dad's
Well,
brothers'
okay.
children.
A good 20 of them are, because my grandfather had 12 siblings.
And how many brothers or sisters does your dad have?
4.
Okay. And theoretically, each one of those could have like, yeah, it adds up.
A lot of them had a lot of kids.
Yeah.
I think one of my dad's cousins had 12 kids also. Yeah.
That's a lot
Well,
of
you
kids.
Because
don't
they
need to
make so
go-
many.
you don't need to go back many generations to have a good example of exponential growth.
Yeah.
Nope.
I've just understood what your username is. It's not it's Nateb, it's Nate.
Schwartz85 raided my stream with 1 viewers.
Yeah,
Makeshift
for the
Dragon,
hydrate.
thank you very much for the raid, and it's Nate. I'm really sorry that I'm thick, because I sort of took 5 seconds and went, it's Nateb is a really strange username. But no, it's Nate. It's Nate B.
Yeah, I think my
highly professional
granddad
around here.
on my dad's side was one of like 15. So if I counted all the cousins I have doubtless got from that, I would have a lot. But I don't know them. So.
Abby has just confirmed, to be fair, text-to-speech read it the same way you did. So I am at least the same intelligence as Brian, the text-to-speech man.
There goes another ender chest.
Good confirmation.
Use the wrong pick.
Yep.
You need another one.
I've got 2 more in my inventory for precisely
How
this
many-
reason.
How many? I have a
9.
I
Dolly,
somehow
I-
expected you to say I've got 2 more in my just.
Let's have a how many times you can't record that as a stat, because I'd be curious to know how many times you've accidentally done that, because it's become your new like thing that you do on this server, right? You're constantly breaking the ender test by accident.
Not so much on this server. I did it a lot on ISV and have since learned from that, in that I made my silk pickaxe on ISV netherite. And I haven't done that yet on this server.
And it's Nate, for your benefit, we are playing on the Frog and Chimken Minecraft SMP. I'm going to put a link in chat for you. There are a bunch
Frog
of
and
people.
chicken.
Frog and Chicken, sorry, not Chimken. Frog and Chicken, I've been corrected.
I do that all the time
The
too.
Frog and Chicken Minecraft SMP. I've put a link in the chat for you, so if you want to have a look at any of the other people that are currently speaking on this Discord call.
There you go.
The only one you
plenty.
need to care about is me, tiny little boy. That's it. No one else.
Best boy.
I mean, you're
10
not
out of
even,
10 would
you're
friend
not,
again.
you're not even in the title of the you're not even the name. You're not any. Welcome to the world of constantly
be
saying
the main
Chimken in real life.
character.
They don't have main
Thank you
character.
for
You
the
cannot
positive
deny
check.
it.
They don't have main character hair, I'm afraid. I'm sorry to confirm that TLB does not have main character hair.
I will
I'm
soon.
sorry to confirm that TLB is the main character, no matter what.
What color are
You
you
know,
dyeing your
a
hair?
main character, there is always this phase where they actually look pretty boring, and then they get like
Wow, you calling
prettier
Are
and-
TLB
you
boring
calling
looking?
TLB boring looking?
Yeah.
Wow!
I didn't know what TLB looks like.
Sick burn!
I have
You're saying
blonde
they
bits
don't-
in my hair that I've dyed. That's
Watson.
main character hair.
Watson just called TLB boring, everybody. Did everybody hear that?
I mean, I've dyed my hair hot pink before.
Hot pink.
My hair are currently purple.
Yes.
Have we got a lot of main characters? Basically, we have a lot of main characters. There's too many main characters in this Discord call.
I mainly dyed my hair
No,
because I was in ROTC and wasn't
in the name,
allowed
like, you have the main character as like crazy eye color, but like there is also side characters that have it. So TLB is the main character and we're just side character. We have to just.
How do you
accept it.
like? Again for the new people in chat. I shaved my head bald like today. Where does a person with no hair fit into that whole like law thing?
Oh, you're a
Super
sensei. You're
villain.
going to die soon.
I'm going what?
You're a sensei. You're going to die soon.
I'm going to die soon.
Sorry. Sorry to tell you.
Whoa,
That's a bit dark.
That's your future.
that turned dark so fast.
Avi says one punch main character. Very true. Saitama in One Punch Man is
true.
bald.
Could
Yeah,
be.
I
I've
could
never
One
be.
Punch
seen
Man
it.
doesn't have a bad.
I could be a bald like overpowered character. I mean, I
I
have.
used to be main character, right? Because I used to have blue hair. I don't
True.
anymore. But I did used to have blue
It was
hair.
it was a bit of a weird combination between main character and swamp monster currently, because it was that straight. It was that sort of like swampy green at some points, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That
Bye.
was my favourite.
You were saying bye.
Time Lord just mind a bit of thing, and I fell like 5 blocks down into the bastion.
Sorry, not sorry.
Can I get this finished tonight? I've got one side to do.
I'm making a pond.
Let's go a bit longer. Dolly, are
Does
you
this
happy
mean
to
that I
go, like,
have to update the shrine picture now?
the shrine picture? I have my hood up in those. But I mean, I can send you a new. I tell you what, the wizard. Let's make it super weird. Let's send wizard a string of new photos of me. Actually, no. I will tag it. There are 3 new photos of me. I'll tag you where they are because they're in the other feed.
The bottom dome of the middle tower done. I'm happy.
Yay!
Mr. Wizard. There we go. I tagged
It's
you.
all
I have tagged you in my bold photo. It's a good time.
Aha!
We did a solid 10 minutes about my bald head at the beginning of my stream. I can't continue to talk about my haircut. Not make it about my haircut. Has anybody else had any interesting haircuts recently?
I had one in like back in July, where literally it could have been a toddler that had cut my hair. It would have been better.
You haven't
It
had a
was quite
haircut
funny.
since July last year?
I did have a haircut. This time it's better.
Ah, okay. What
It
color?
was hilarious. There was like so many different lengths that made no sense like for what I asked. It was hilarious.
What color are you dyeing your hair? We sort of brushed past it because TLB said they were dyeing their hair to be a main character. What color are you dyeing your hair, TLB?
It's gonna be a half white, half black.
Oh, you're going
Nice.
on brand.
Yeah, I have to. It's my thing.
like
That's gonna look
All of my
awesome.
clothing is black and white, so I've got to match my hair.
like
So more face cam in the future.
more face cam in the future.
Maybe.
Are you going like white, or are you going like because dyeing your hair white is quite difficult, right? In terms of the amount of bleach you have to do.
Getting it white
Mhm.
isn't the difficult part, it's the keeping it white and it not going
Maintaining it
yellow.
white.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, white.
That's gonna look awesome.
Makeshift. I forgot what year it was, but it was before the pandemic when I last had a haircut. So you've grown your hair ever since 2020-ish,
Yeah.
beginning, right? I've sort of lost track of that.
Yeah, in 2020.
Juji went almost bald in pandemic times. I mean, from stress or just in general? Hasn't Juji got like a top knot now? I feel like that was knowledge I had about Juji. He went buzzcut. Okay.
I nearly went buzzcut in the pandemic.
Yeah,
I went short. Like I went like a bob.
I cut Dolly's hair during the pandemic. Like I actively sat down, she sat on a stool, and I cut her hair for her. That was the most terrifying experience of my life.
My mom cut my hair.
I know,
For
but
context,
I
have
your
a-
mum
I
is
have
your
a
mum. Your mum is your
very
mum.
short pixie cut, and the sides of my head are shaved, and it was long on top. It's now short on top, but it was long on top at the time. And I used to go to the hairdresser every 5 weeks because if you have shaved sides, it grows out quick. And being in lockdown for like 6 months without a haircut, I so nearly just shaved my head because I couldn't cope with it.
And then I had to do it, and it was
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the way that your mum deals with, I assume your mum deals with, unless your mum is completely bald, and I don't like to judge if they are, they deal with female hair to some degree, and I'm not used to dealing with female hair to any degree. So it was, also I'm cat-handed. Like I'm not practical with that sort of thing.
Yeah. Or as Ziggy says, cock-handed.
That's a completely other thing. I'm not sure it was 2007, but I've been keeping it in a ponytail. Also, haven't shaved since 2014. Living that beard life, Makeshift. Living that beard life. There's nothing wrong with not shaving since 2014.
That's a hole.
I mean, admittedly, I've trimmed my beard. Like, I've not shaved.
I've trimmed your beard.
No, I mean, I've not. Yeah, Dolly trims
She's
my
like,
beard.
get the words right.
Dolly trims my beard. I don't like dealing with anything related to my. I don't shave. I have rosacea on my face, and if I shave, I get a rash that sort of goes like from beneath my eyes down to the bottom of my cheeks. So I don't shave. So when I have a beard, the only person that maintains it is the barber. So if I go to the barber, they trim it and keep it nice. If I don't go to the barber, it just slowly grows into a mass. And Dolly cut my hair and trimmed my beard during the pandemic, so that was very nice of her.
Dolly, I'm building a frog pond.
Ooh, yay.
Like the actual centerpiece is a frog.
If you see
And it
Leek's
spits out water.
Leek's one is awesome.
Leek got a frog pond?
So it might even be the same one.
Yeah, frog statue.
Yeah, because I just grabbed that from a.
Wait. What was the did you follow a tutorial for it?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Was it by BitGardener?
I can't remember. Probably.
It'd be funny if it's the
There's
same
only
To
one.
be fair,
Yeah,
even
there's
if
Was
it's
it
the
the
same,
automatic frog fountain?
more frogs, the better.
Can
So
we-
it's made out
can
of
I be that?
andesite.
Here, I'll post a picture of what it looks like.
Can somebody build a chicken fountain, please?
Leek's built a chicken and
Yeah,
Peach has built several chickens.
I've not seen that. I've seen the photo. I don't know where Peach has built the chickens. Where are the chickens?
Above Leek's base, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to go and look. Just a bunch of frog ponds where you worship and pay respects. Abby is feeding into the lore that me and Dolly, as the whatever we are of this server, like fallen gods. It'll give me a superior.
Gods that got attached to mortals, and the other guy's like, "No, get out of here."
It'll give me a superiority complex eventually if you keep referring to me as a god. I feel like nobody should be referred to as a god on a regular basis. Not that I'm that guy.
You were a god that got kicked out.
Was it this one that I posted in the muted voice?
It looks familiar. That frog looks familiar.
Like that frog. That's a good frog.
It is a good frog.
I've got a sound alert for that.
Oh. Not
Yeah, it's
God,
that one,
just
yeah.
Chimken the character.
So I'm building that one myself.
I mean,
now.
it's fine to have make it a house rule that if anybody builds a frog fountain, it has to be that frog.
Well, now you have the video.
We slowly have an army of frogs slowly appearing all over. Not a god, just
I
Chimken
don't
the
see
character.
I
anything
need
wrong with that.
to build a bunch of statues, so you know what? I'm going to take it.
Trying to find where to put it now.
That be where the chickens come from? Wait, where do the chickens come from?
TLB, thank you.
Mr. Wizard, I saw that because you timed that really wrong because there's a hydrate up, so now I've seen the alert and then there's going to be a scream.
Sorry.
The hydrate ruined it for you,
Floating
Wizard.
lantern.
I've been telling everybody about your comedic timing because TC in chat earlier did an explosive jump scare and I pooed my pants. My timing was way off. Yeah, that wasn't your best attempt, I will be honest.
Chimken, it is 11:20.
Wanna go should we go till past and sort of round it off at a solid past and then cut? So give it 10 more minutes. I might finish the thing that I'm doing in 10 minutes. I won't hold my breath. You could TP to me. You could TP to me and help me finish this thing that I'm doing in 10
No,
minutes.
because we don't TP for reasons like that.
But it's helmets helping helmets.
Oh, you're a helmet.
Exactly, and that's why I'm asking for. It's Nate.
You only TP if people are in trouble. You don't abuse your creative powers.
It's
As
Nate.
long as he's not Dark Helmet, we're good.
What would you like me to name it, Snake? You've redeemed pick a name and something in game. Well, I did run over, so I suppose you running over is fine. Makeshift, you say that. We played Overwatch on stream last night, and I ran over like a solid hour, and by the time I got into bed, it was 1, and then I had to work today, and I had appointments. Like one big appointment.
TLB.
Sorry?
I think you asked the other day. I have now got a new channel point reward, by the way, for people to suggest a new nickname for me in my Discord, in our Discord.
And where
'Cause
did you
I
get?
believe you were asking about that the other day.
Where did you get that idea from, Dolly?
Some chicken on the internet.
Yeah, some chicken on the internet, wasn't it? Was it a big one?
Yeah.
I need to go find out. What would you like me
Where
to
is the
name?
thing?
What would you like me to name a wood axe? Like, Nate, come up with is it like Mr. Choppy? Are we going Mr. Choppy? Not Mr. Choppy. I need to go make a wood axe. Oh, I'm flying through the void. Come on, game. Load, please.
Name
One
the
of us will
pickaxe.
hit it eventually.
Yeah,
Alright.
God,
There we go.
Well, I gotta get going now.
Okay, nice speaking to you,
Okey-dokey.
Venna.
It was nice to have you on.
Bye.
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 I'll be back
Bye.
next time.
I don't like flying through the void. I really don't like flying.
You can die in the void then.
I don't want to die in the void. The game's
I
not
remember
If
loading.
you
one
die in
time
the void, you're
playing,
not flying in the
Minecraft
void.
The nether is not
Bingo.
the nether is not loading quickly right now. The point that I could have flown straight through the hub and probably wouldn't know.
No Dynamap's doing anything.
I mean, there aren't that many people on. I'm surprised it's lagging this bad. That's how my nether always looks. That's because Avi likes to play in a slideshow.
Let me get the server up.
Earlier, my game crashed and words. Earlier, Makeshift says, earlier my game crashed, and as I was on the loading screen, all I could do was listen as my character was killed by hostiles.
Oh,
I feel...
Sucks.
yeah, the server is not having a good time.
Anybody in the home village at the moment?
I am.
Yeah, I have missed the hub at
I'm in my
somewhere.
castle,
Way!
but I'm really close.
I'm TPing to you because I've gone all the way to the other end of the hub. Well, I must have flown straight past the...
Wizard! I
What?
was all
What?
tabbed and everything! That was mean! Thank you for the bits.
Ooh, that was a drop. I found a hole.
We're now going to do the full...
What a hole!
What a hole.
We're going to do a quick server tour for the new people in the chat. So we are here. This is Tiny Little Boy's castle. It's underway. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Buckets are full.
I think
Lots
it's
of big
it's
tubes.
going well so far. I still think it looks dumb, but it's only half made.
doesn't
I've
look dumb.
gotta
It's-
trust the process.
It
You've
doesn't
got a-
look dumb.
You've got a Wizard of Oz thing going on. This is my advertisement for my coffee company that some young whippersnapper... I think Go Home makes the graffiti on that picture that I've made slightly racist. I've only just considered Go Home is not the nicest thing to say to somebody. It's fine. This is our little village, everybody who is new in chat. That was my coffee wagon that said Chim, but somebody maliciously changed it to Chum.
I prefer Chum.
I think I prefer Chum, but it's still Chim Hortons.
Chum horns.
Wood, and naming a wood axe named Woody. I'm going to frame it. Wizard, please. Going to watch stream until I get to my youth meeting. Thank you, Bennett. Always appreciate you. Wood. Stop hitting me. Rude. Oh my god, I'm getting bullied. Bullied like a tiny little midget person. So small. How is Tiny How is such a tiny person so angry?
It's like Chihuahuas. They're the smallest dog, and yet they're the angriest.
Are you trying to say?
You know, I can show up with my two crossbow too.
Or a smaller body has a harder time holding anger.
Yes.
There's less area, less
I will.
space.
I have to. I'm naming a wooden axe called Woody, and I've been instructed by its Nate B in my chat to protect it with my life. So I shall. Are
I
you
will
telling me?
trade you a piece of
Am I
purple
still
wood
in?
for it.
Am I still in creative? Am I actively in
can't
creative
speak.
right now? Why have I got
You're
no
burning.
levels? No, I can't be in creative. Stop shooting me! I'm trying to do admin.
It's a bug when you go through the Nether to the overworld. It sometimes shows as you having no levels.
So can I name this?
You should
axe?
have levels, yeah.
Woody. Yeah, there we go. Woody. I will protect it with my life. It will forever be on my person. It will be right next to
Weird.
what? It was a
Oh,
channel.
I'm watching your stream and
It was a channel point reward. Oh, the whole lack of levels
No,
thing.
the-
Oh, the levels
the
are
lack
back
of
now.
levels and still
Yeah, it's a bug when you go through the Nether.
They weren't
Or
there,
even
and
into
then
the end and back. It shows you as not having any.
they
but you
weren't
do.
there, and then I enchanted something, and then they reappeared. That is so weird.
Yeah.
Can you get a couch of consequences if you ruin the wood axe? Oh.
Yes.
Yes, I will say. If the wooden I will say it amongst everybody here. I will, so for everybody who is not familiar, I have this thing on my stream called the Couch of Consequences.
That's making me feel
I'm
unwell.
summoning it right now.
don't do it.
I'm summoning the Couch of Consequences. If Woody dies, I will add a 1 to the Couch of Consequences. When it hits 5, I have to gift a sub to the community. So it is open season on Woody the Wood Axe. If somebody can get it from me and dispose of it fairly, no straight up. No, if somebody comes over here and straight up murders me, that doesn't count. You have to get it from me you have to get it from me in an interesting way. We will have no straight up murder.
I mean,
Can
Yeah,
murder
I
is
flew all the way here
interesting.
for nothing then.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like, I'm not making it open season on myself. I'll just log off and never play again.
Chicken season.
Duck season, wabbit season. But yeah, I will add a number 1 to the Couch of Consequences if stop aiming that at me. I will add a number 1 to the Couch of Consequences once it hits 5. Dolly goes kill RightBigChimken and collects it. That also doesn't count. So somebody has to come up with an interesting way to get my wood axe. I'm off to build a very large vault. Bye.
You say no murder, but what exactly do you call murder?
Like if you fly up to me and punch me to death, that doesn't
Yeah,
count.
so
I
you-
drop an
if you
arrow
punch
on
you
your head, does that
die,
count?
accidentally, very accidentally,
Like
and
if
I would be like next to it, so I
okay,
would just
if I
grab
walk
it.
into a building, okay, you also have to follow the rules of the server. So if I walk into a building and explode, that counts as griefing, so that's bad, and we'll have problems with griefing. If I'm in the middle of nowhere and find a lever on the floor and go, ooh, a lever, and then flick it, and then blow up because you've set a trap, but it doesn't damage anybody else's stuff except the trap, I will take that as a fair.
What about falling anvil?
No.
Oof.
Well, rules.
As long as there's a warning
no.
on it that says, please don't stand under.
Avi has said in chat, rules depend on creativity. You actively have to do something. A straight up fly up to me and kill me is not fun because it's just open
That's
season
fair.
on me forever. Also, you do this on the proviso that the rest of my inventory isn't destroyed, because if you break my entire inventory, including my netherite stuff, over a wood axe, I will rip my dick off.
Yeah, no anvils. No anvils.
I will go straight to
I
dick ripping.
am going to deafen to say goodbye to chat.
Yeah, we are approaching that. I'm going to get back to my
Mhm.
sand placement zone and mute.
I will be. I don't need to do that now.
And
do I?
nobody
I'll
will-
be back in a minute.
And nobody will release a sound alert of me threatening to rip my dick. Well, We're gonna deafen, and we're gonna have a say goodbye. So I'm just gonna say to everybody in the Discord call, thank you for coming and hanging out with us whilst playing Minecraft on our usual Tuesday. Thank you for the hydrate TLB, and thank you everybody for being so engaging in chat.
It was fun.
Please don't murder me
Very
in a
simple.
please don't murder me in a way that kills my inventory, please. But yeah, Woody's up for grabs. Maybe I'll just sell Woody to the highest bidder and just take one for the team.
Nah, don't
Certain
worry.
economy?
Don't worry, Chimken. You're
Woody-
going to die.
Woody, Nate, welcome to the community, Nate. Look what you've started. Look what you've started, Nate. I will watch my
Honestly, you did great job.
watch
I think
my
you did really great on your
I mean,
first day.
there's also I will also, if anybody on the SMP, I will remind you because there's so many people online, and I know this is hard to do because Time Lord will be sat there going, "Oh my god, that's so hard to do, it's never going to happen." If anybody can find me a zombie villager riding a chicken, legitimately, I will send you £10.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I mean,
I
theoretically,
know I'm going to hunt you down.
well, the murder can happen, but you're not going to fight. Yeah. Thank
You
you.
know, £10 killing you, I made my choice. I'm going to concentrate my energy on killing you.
Okay. Just yeah, no griefing allowed. If you break any of the server rules, it doesn't count.
Yep.
That's it.
You keep reminding me of one prank I want to do. Thank you. I keep forgetting about it. You'll never know until it happens.
Why is it always on me? Why can't it be on somebody else?
Oh, it'll be for everybody.
Okay. For everybody's benefit, but the prank will be on me.
No,
Okay.
anybody can fall for the prank. The only
Okay.
one that won't fall for it is me.
Chimken, on the topic of the chicken jockey, do you know if you put a chicken jockey in a boat, the chicken jockey will move around with the boat randomly?
I didn't, and this is getting infinitely more interesting. We have to find a chicken villager, the zombie villager. If Dolly gets frog statues everywhere, I demand a man riding a chicken. I think that's fair. Look forward to murder. Now we have true incentive. I mean, you also have to get the counter up to 5 before I have to gift a paid thing. I mean, it's Nate. I will make a note of your name. Thank you very much for the follow. If we lose you in the meantime, I'll send you the sub anyway. If they get me to 5, I'll gift a sub to It's Nate B for starting this entire thing. I'm gonna make a note of that before I tap out, and then I'm going to go to my mute and let me find it. Let me find it. It's _Nate B. Woody.
And
Oh,
Chimken, just a warning.
yeah.
Your hole is now pitch black under my towers.
Oh, you sealed it in. That's fine. I found another hyperfixation, so I'll eventually loop back round to that hyperfixation. But currently, I'm placing sand.
I haven't sealed it in. I'm working on the tower above it, so it
Okay, that's
shaped
fine.
it.
No worries. Yeah, over there. Yeah, I'm done here. So I'm going to mute myself and say goodbye, and I'll be back in a second. Guys, that ends another Tuesday night stream. Welcome to the community. It's Nate B. I'm sorry that I thought you were called It's Nateb. It's been fun. We tried to do big events on a Tuesday, and creatively that's really quite difficult on a weekly basis. So the fact that we can still log into these Discord calls and just be doing something as aimless as placing sand for 2 hours, and still just be chatting to nice people and getting engagement in chat, that's really appreciative. A thing that we do at the end of our streams, which a few people in chat will be very familiar with, we do positive affirmations. So it is Tuesday, guys, and I've just remembered. Did I put the bins out? It's Tuesday. I don't think I did. I might have to go put the bins out. Remember, did I put the bins out? Nobody in chat will know. Where am I going? We're going live. I need my notes. Okay. I want to say the community groweth. We're 116 followers, 120 is my next chart target. Thank you very much. May as well check. I probably should. And I want to say I'm glad you all exist. I want to say I want you to stay strong because it's Tuesday. We're almost halfway through the week. I want to say I'm proud of you, even though that is probably not that useful coming from a strange man on the internet. And I want to say thank you very much for helping me do this weird shit that I do on a semi-regular basis on Twitch, because it's super fun and it's something that I look forward to every. And I'm thanking everybody for being so supportive. Let's get it back up for one final shot. I'm thanking everybody for the positive feedback on my bald head. Ken, I didn't realize you were there, Ken. Thank you for the thanks. Dolly knows. Dolly knows what. Much love. Thanks, guys. Amazing baldness. I really like. Again, I'm not that complimentary about myself on a regular basis. All my regulars know this. I'm really happy. Like I'm really happy. It could have gone. I had so much anxiety going into the hairdressers and thought I was going to chicken out. It could have gone much worse. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Anyway, we need to find somebody to raid. Let's do a raid because raids are important. And then I'm going to do some stuff, as is the thing that I do after stream. Oh, I know why I had no Minecraft sound the entire time I was streaming. I didn't turn the Minecraft volume up. How silly. If anybody has words, if anybody has anybody in that they'd like me to raid, I had music playing the entire time, it's fine. If anybody has anybody in that they'd like me to raid, let me know, but otherwise I'm just going to go to the Minecraft thing and go low to high and see if there are any PNG tubers that me. PNG tubers are good people. That's a PNG. Meldo is live doing permadeath speedruns. How do you... They're not... I don't think I followed them. How do you spell their name? What's their username? Meldarin. I feel like I should probably know that off by heart, considering the number of times they've redeemed cats. Okay, I found him. Permadeath run. Good. We're going to invade Meldarin, who is currently doing a permadeath run of Try 91. They're doing a permadeath run of Skyrim. Please, if you are subscribed, go in and drop some chicken emotes in Meldo's chat. I'm going to drop you there now, and I will say goodbye. I will be streaming officially again on Saturday, where we will be playing No Man's Sky with our best gal. I don't think I've ever said that. My partner and DollyWhiskers, who was on the other Discord call, will be playing No Man's Sky for the first time. Otherwise, check the schedule. Follow me on Twitter for general updates, thank yous for follows and that sort of thing. And I will see you guys soon. Where's the button? Let's find the button. There's the button. Start the raid. Goodbye.